What up, y'all? It's your boy, Document Gaming here. And what we got going on is my green screen is now properly green screening. Alright, so what we got going on here is really simple. We're going to continue where we left off with the Resident Evil 4 remake. Booked Gamer, welcome to the stream, my man. Say howdy, Brody. That's my boy right there. We got some more folks that should be coming through any moment now. So as we take the time, we pretty much left off throughout this playthrough, kind of giving some tips and tricks and ways to get through things, and then I decided to see if we could knife some regenerators and check out some other things, did some tests, but wholeheartedly, your boy was also tired, had like that brain fog that I'm just, so we had to go ahead and cut the stream. I was too tired to really do anything. At least not to be focused properly on Resident Evil. So yeah, it actually didn't save where we left off. So let's go ahead and do that in that case. Oh wait, that's right. Let me get my shit together on where we at. Okay, so what we're gonna do, the thing we had tested, I'll just talk about it as we go ahead and get back there. Yes, I'm using the cat ears because it's great.
This thing is controlled by bugs.
I wanted to see if the regenerators would not, based on the files and the lore, they shouldn't really be they are fast too. Truth be told, they should attack everybody and everything, but that is not the case. They were working together with with the enemy very effectively, I might add. Hey, bro, I was telling them how it's fun playing these video games after doing the job, the profession that we do, you know, being in biomed, and you start recognizing and seeing things in the video games that maybe you hadn't seen before. Because like right now, you know, these are like the biological safety cabinets or whatever the fuck you call them. I'm forgetting the exact name, the irony. But you see the setup and everything, the way the hood ventilates out the air. Like, we work on these things and then you see the shit in the game. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. And every now and then when I'm like being cognizant of it or something catches my eye enough, I'll be like, oh yeah, look at that. That's some shit I know. I know what that is. I know what that's supposed to do, at least. Like, it's kind of fire. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna deal with these guys real quick.
You're serious.
He's at all metal. Okay. Let's go ahead so we can get back to our regular scheduled programming. I don't want to waste no folks' time. But it is always interesting to see that. That's why they had a whole tripod and camera setup. Like, what were they watching? What was the point in this setup right here? Just to watch these things? Alright. Yeah, they got another one. They got these places all over. Like, this facility is kind of a mess. The one we're in, I'm not going to say kind of. It is a mess. Because some of the placement for stuff, you can tell it's to show that the environment is purely chaotic and not organized. I mean, like, this place is like trash. It's a lot of things are just placed. I mean, it's just all over. Let me stop being judgmental. As if I know how to run a whole facility by myself, right? Alright, let's get with it. Now I should be able to take off these cat ears. This is where I had exit originally. Oh, it's not letting me do it just yet. Still not letting me do it. I can have, I'm assuming, Ashley hide in there. Come on, why are they not letting me take it off? Y'all playing. In what ways? We're not about to have this goofy ass scene where I'm about to have cat ears on. Duh. Combat and cutscenes. There are no cutscenes right now. Brother, why? Okay, let me just... I'm gonna bypass Ashley real quick so we don't end up with a silly cutscene. Really? There we go. I don't know what the fuck was going on. There was no cutscene. There was no enemies around that I could see. I don't know why it was just being so insistent. Alright, let's get it.
Ashley. Shit. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, we left off right at the end of a chapter. That's how tired I was. I didn't even want to make it to that scene. I was just ready.
Leon?
Sorry I'm late.
No. Thank you. You brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He was worried about you. Till the end.
R.I.P. the GOAT. And Luis was the GOAT.
We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
Shit for you too. Damn.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me.
Okay, okay. Crystal ore. They just be leaving shit around. Alright, captive researchers note. We were imprisoned without warning. One by one, we are taken to the next room. I do not know what happens there. They just took Annabelle. I'm probably next. I've got to think. I need to get my head straight. All who are infected with the plague will be at the mercy of Lord Sattler. If he commands it, they will work themselves to death with a smile on their face. Adversely, the host becomes so simple-minded that they're basically useless for any complex task. God damn. However, we succeeded in developing the new superior species of Plaga. It has no special variability, but the host's cognitive functions are not diminished. It seems like they plan to administer this new species to the girl. It's clearly important that she maintains her intelligence after infection. All tests were successful and plans for mass production are moving forward. The project is a complete success, but I've been imprisoned, and preparations to inject me with the superior species are underway in the next room. This must be Luis. Annabelle is not herself anymore. The smile has been wiped completely from her face. Writing is the only thing that keeps me sane now. Not that anyone will ever read this. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. And can you imagine like a virus that, yo, there's no way we go take this fish. Where's my health at? Okay, let's mix some things. I would not trust some fucking random cabinet fish, dog. That's so wild. Yo. Like, if the infections don't kill you, whatever the fuck is in this fish probably will. That's the funny thing. What can I make right now? If we go do rifle ammo for sure. Okay. Yo, they just left the fish in the fucking cabinet. Oh, it's like ration boxes? Containers? Could just be any kind of container, but kind of remind me of like a circle ration can. Alright, now let's see. Where are we going? Where are we going? Now that we got the level 3. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Did you give me a boost?
Be careful.
Even if you only infect people with the one that makes them like simple-minded, but they're still under control, a group of stupid people is dangerous when organized. Alright, now you should keep that pipe. Okay, or not.
Pretty much a master of unlocking.
Hey, Geo reference. Okay, let's see. I never picked this up. That's crazy. So now she has a hair color. So there are modifiers that you can do to the characters that do not affect gameplay. So like you can give her red hair, the blue hair, Wellington, cat eye, and all this other shit. Cat eye sunglasses, not cat eyes. So it doesn't do anything other than like change the color of hair. But usually I don't play with any of those. He has different ones. Now there is one that has a effect. The sunglasses, I think it doesn't matter which ones you do, but if they're sunglasses, and I believe these two. Anything that has like shielding. I haven't tested it with the flight helmet, but, and I wonder, will that protect him if he gets hit in the head? I doubt it though. If he gets hit. Oh yeah, this came in clutch for the difficulty run-throughs too. Yeah, all of these come in clutch. Like these 3 right here, and then especially for the final one. But anyway, what'll happen is you'll throw a flashbang and it won't hurt his eyes. Like he won't do the whizzing. I'm not entirely sure if it'll do the thing or not. Like if you'll see the effect on the screen, but we not gonna find out. Not right now. Maybe when we get another parasite on screen, I'll switch over.
I have some new goods that might interest you. Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate.
Alright, what you got that's new, fam? I don't see shit in
Why
here
not
that's
try
new.
your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life. Better to be over-prepared. Am I right? Good as new. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
Might as well, might as well. I mean,
Sad
we
to
at
say
that
that's
point.
the end of the road for that weapon. Well, we've given this one all we have to give. Treat it with the respect it deserves, yeah.
I think really the only boss battle we got left are
It
all ones
doesn't
where I'm
get
not
any
using
better
RPG.
than that.
So
It's a veritable work of art, mate.
some stuff it does feel
I'll
weird to
buy
sell,
almost anything.
and we still
Thank
can make a
you.
shit ton of money.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
You know what,
What
y'all?
you see is what I've got.
I fucked with the Killer 7 hard,
Come.
and I think this game did finally give it an exclusive. So let's do.
Back and welcome.
Now it's the time that we start.
An
Hashing out
interesting
some things.
choice. I mean it in a good way. Of course. Will that be all then?
Oh shit! I didn't need to do that one. Okay.
Get
Okay. Honestly, Leon's almost at full health, so like the max that we can have. All right, OCD, OCD.
It's welcome.
Sell. Let's sell
Your
the
valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
boot knife, bolts. Is there anything that's kind of a waste of space for me?
Not bad. Pleasure doing biz.
Come back anytime. Now I'm holding on to TMP ammo, but I ain't got no TMP. Mine darts, I need to sell that. Okay. Send you to storage, because we're only gonna hold on to you. Because of course we are. Okay. I fuck with the Killer 7, but I don't think I have time to hold it
Welcome.
right now, so
What can I interest you in?
where is that? Yeah, there we go. I think we're gonna run the TMP instead of the MP5, which feels stupid. It feels stupid, but I feel like I can do the TMP and the Killer 7. And since that's already upgraded, that's what we're gonna try to do. That's what we're gonna try to do.
Suit yourself, stranger.
Yeah,
Well,
hey, brother. Calm down, calm down. I'm gonna buy something.
honestly,
Yeah, because this doesn't take
this might be the only gun you need.
Shit, honestly, if you're running cat ears, all you need is a Magnum. Like, man, running through this game with the Magnum is so much fun. So, alright, let's do a tune-up. Oh,
Anything
you know
up?
what? Hey, it's that time, y'all. We about to make these sales. So, that fun mechanic, right? Boom. 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 Actually, let's do that. Let's go. Now, out of curiosity, if I were to say we go do our most expensive, which should be, let's verify which one costs more. The red costs more. Hold on, excuse me. Let's just remove all real quick. It's just $8,000 more. So the bonus is much better. It's better if we just do the bonus. So yeah, let's go ahead. Alright, let's move this along fast. Okay, now boom. Okay. And then just for the sake of testing, so the values show up in the lower left hand corner if anybody's wondering what I'm looking at when I'm like cycling through this, because I am doing it pretty fast. And then sometimes I just like to see and test, like, is it better to do like the same color twice or a combination of colors? And in some cases it's better to do two of the same color or two of a different one. But I have so many blue, I'm gonna do the blue for that one. Let's see. And like right now it's 26, so we're just gonna test. See that? I can kind of save some of the other ones and just do that. So it kind of works out better that way. And then like now I have this one to make it work a little bit more. Right, I'm just gonna do the blue because like I said, I have such an overabundance of it. And then our money's gonna go from the 39
Ruby's
to
all rubbish, mate.
there.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got that exclusive and critical hit rate by 5. This is why it's one of my favorite guns
You
in
have
the
a
OG.
ticket, do ya?
But the
Nice.
issue
Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll
Got the exclusive tickets, and we're gonna do it.
Try that on for size.
Increases power.
This kind of work is
So when
about
we hit with
finesse,
it, it's hitting.
stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see. There you are, as you wished.
And it's not like we have a lot of Magnum ammo, so at the end of the day,
Gotta succumb.
I can just keep that 7-round magazine. Cause I need a shit ton of
Anytime.
gunpowder.
Welcome.
But
What's that?
we're gonna change the case to our gunpowder. So let's go ahead and get our Magnum shortcut set up. 10p shortcut over here. And get that over here. So we got all our weapons accounted for. Alright, so let's go beat this game, y'all. I feel like whenever you're doing your
Take a look. Something's bound to
weapons,
catch
it
your
just
eye.
feels like it's a mini game in and of itself. So for those of you that are speed running or having difficulty or whatever, there actually is a glitch right there in which you're going to be able to phase through that door. What the fuck are we hearing? Anyway, you can phase through that door, allowing you to kind of bypass this entire section. We, however, are not going to do that because we built different. We're hearing them. That's the enemy talking right now. Where's this treasure at? The fuck? Am I tripping? Oh, there it is.
Nice shot.
Okay. All right. So you just to explain how you do it. It's a weird thing with that. I did it a couple times, but it's not something I'm fond of skips. I'm fond of every little glitch and fun of the game because I mean it's just fun, but I don't use it. Alright, son. Sit down.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Hey, let's go. The suplex action is always crazy. Alright. Let's go. Oh wow. That's some bulletproof knee. I need that, son. Alright, hopefully he's done. I know we got another right up there. Once you've done it one time, you've done it 1,000 times, it feels. Boom. Request done. Oh, there could be some items around here, so let's go scavenge a little bit. Yes, it is. So, they've lengthened the final stretch of the game in comparison to the OG, but keeping it fun. Y'all will recognize this area in the OG. Oh, bitch.
Come on. You're serious.
Alright, Ashley, you need to come on. Of course not.
Look away.
And they still hit me, that's crazy. It's alright. Our health is fully maxed out. Now, honestly, I should have reloaded before we came up here. That's on me. Oh, I'm looking like a chump right now. 'Cause I thought he was just going to do one swing. That's what I get. Okay, alright, let's get with it.
You hurt?
I'm good. Thanks.
It's locked.
Why is it locked, though?
Ashley.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna come out of it. That's right. I remember now. Yep, because I gotta run around.
Oh, damn it!
Ain't no way he already grabbed her. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Anytime.
Alright, now that our door is unlocked. Fuck him. Okay, nothing to pick up. Mash the keep up. Used to be something right here. Can't break it. Oh, oh! I was expecting just to turn around and deal with homie running up. Let me stop looking bad real quick. It's time to lock in. Time to lock in. Now, how come you ain't hit your boy with that old strong ass swing you just did right there? Oh! Yo, hey, they are getting aggressive. God damn. Another one? Oh, man. Oh, fuck. God damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yo, they hit me with the wombo combo. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's taking a real long time
Don't
to...
leave me.
Spread out.
Hang on.
Come on.
Hang on.
Alright. Ah, the room is different. That's right. So it used to be the throne room looking kind of deal where you Ashley gets
pretty
taken
bad.
care of. She
Okay.
gets taken control of by Sally.
Yeah. Before this one killed me, though.
We go at the same time, yeah?
Got it.
Okay. We go at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all right.
Okay.
Now this one.
On me!
Okay.
Back up!
Okay.
What the fuck?
The Leon's sound of terror.
Stubborn son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Ashley!
I'm fine.
Ooh. All right, animation saved us.
Cuddly bastard.
The animation saved us from getting game over
You're
right
not
there.
hurt, are you?
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna get Ashley hurt like twice now. Iron Maidens, man. Oh my god. Oh, we're missing a jewel. Good thing I checked. I was just thinking, I feel like I remember seeing something. Because I was thinking there's a reason I come over here and I just didn't do it. There we go. Oh, not you splashing it in my face is crazy.
Hey! Come get this lever!
Okay.
And then if you're gonna try to go past this dude, you gotta
Come
get
on.
this
Okay.
on lock. Oh yeah, this section. Alright, let's go. Alright, we gotta take care of some rats, right? For pretty sure we gotta take care of rats in here for a quest. This is another one, another door you can squeeze by. Or, I mean, I think you will bypass this entire section, but I do remember there being a trick to get through some of these doors that I had finally got figured out. So.
Get this for me.
Leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at this stuff.
Alright. Oh shit, we don't have any grenades, do we? Damn. Alright, so we're just gonna play this the proper way. We're gonna be smart about it. And because I'm greedy, we're gonna kill the enemies we encounter instead of why am I not aiming? Like I'm holding the button. Instead of me running from him, I'm gonna take him out. Okay. There's a jewel right here somewhere. There it is. And then all around the corner some more. What fucking... What just hit me? Was that a bat or a rat that jumped up? I feel like something just hit Leon. Am I tripping? I might be tripping. I might be tripping, y'all. Where's this other rat at? Can we see? Where is this? There it is. Hey, it's my man El Conde. Let's go. You made it just in time for the tomfoolery that's gonna be. No way he just picked up a fucking fish. I didn't even know it was a fish right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I've ever seen that fish to pick it up. But Leon is a savage. My man just pick up the fish surrounded with all this garbage. Man, brother, better. I hope fire. I wonder if you flambe some shit, will it actually do it? Okay. This is going smoother than other times that I've played this. Okay, okay, you're done. Alright, Ashley should be good then.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, now this motherfucker. Look at that, look at that. Now, if you're struggling, run from him. Just run from him. Yeah, that motherfucker can hobble and wobble and fucking jog. But
Ashley, damn it!
and that's the issue. You need to catch this dude right here. Because if not, you'll try to run across and you will die. But ooh, that skimmed her. Alright. But this rifle is amazing. Please don't get hit. She didn't get hit. Good. This rifle is the best rifle to use in the entire game.
You're welcome.
So really, just knock his ass out real quick. Alright, alright. You're making this look too easy. No one worry about all the times I got hit. Shut your face. So we have to do that because it's the only one that's gonna go that way. Now I feel like it has to be like that. There we go. Oh, we got all the rats. Yeah, we did. Gross.
took care of her request, did ya? I can tell by the look on your face. Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. Ooh,
I don't need red
what
herbs.
you
Actually, I
buying?
really could use some red herbs. Now that I think
My
about it.
back is killing me. Years
Large
haven't been
resources.
kind to us, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll do both.
Yeah.
Why not? We ain't even
Always
utilizing it right now,
chocolate.
but fuck it, right? Alright, yeah, we got a shit ton more of gunpowders now.
Pleasant travels.
So, let's stock up on gunpowders and then we'll go from there. I still didn't sell these mines. What is my issue? I'm malfunction right now. Is that I keep forgetting shit.
I'll buy almost anything.
I think it's just so far down. I keep
Thank you.
forgetting
Come
about it.
back anytime.
Nah, we're gonna go ahead and do storage. I do like the different cases, like aesthetically though. It's really nice. So let's do. So maybe we get a chance to get a couple red herbs, get some max helps going on with some of the green herbs I got. Okay, let's go. Drop down.
Nice catch.
So Bukit Gamer, the real El Conde, how are we doing today? It's Sunday. We had to go to ED, get some x-rays done, because some people can't hold their balance when they're going downstairs. Oh, look at that. 2 red herbs right there. That's actually kind of... That's clutch. That is a clutch case right here, because holy shit. That's 2 max healths right there. That's crazy. And then especially if you got the ones... Well, it don't matter if it's a red herb, but like right now, that's a lot of health. Right now, that's max health. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of fire. Yeah, we are in no pain.
Leon! Look.
Do a red 9 solo run? I'll do a red 9 solo run
we should
sooner
do
than
something
that.
about this wall.
Really, this is me just getting through with the marathons, but I'll do a red 9 run. I'll do shit with cat ears. So we can just have fun with stuff, man. For anybody, so like I've been saying with all these tips, you can have some grenades saved for this area if you want, or
I got this.
at least be able to make some. Throw it at the wall, and she'll break the wall considerably faster.
You're serious?
But for now,
Is this what they teach kids in school these days?
Have you never heard of driver's ed?
and her trying to act like she's capable.
Get back.
Not that trigger an alarm and nothing else was being done.
Leon!
But yeah, I could definitely see myself doing a Red 9 run. Ooh! Oh, you know what? I forgot to upgrade my vest. But as I say, if I forgot, I don't need it. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn.
My body armor.
Here we go! Come on! Break this freaking wall!
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Get big boy over here.
Out of the way.
You know what's crazy? I thought it was going to be an evade, so I was low-key spamming circle. Not even low-key. Y'all saw me teabagging nothing. Damn. Right in my face. That's crazy. Calm down. That not being a melee prompt is crazy. Leon. Like my boy. How are you still alive?
What?
Man, shank his ass. Shank his ass. He done.
Not bad, right?
Music all calm and shit. Oh, wrong gun. Well, he felt that. I say I can't handle the pressure, but I'm down to see if you suffer popcorn in hand. Oh, if we do Red 9 run, it's gonna be all too easy. Just set the rules for me. If I have to do normal or not. If I can use any extras. Especially if I mean, if you can do cat ears, then I mean, at that point, you gotta limit it down. But if all I gotta have is a Red 9 and I can trade off for everything else, oh, we're cooking. I guess we'll have to do a new game plus regardless, so I can have the Red 9 from the beginning.
If you all want to beat that bad, I'm happy to.
Oh, hold on, please. Oh, fuck, we do not have a proper shotgun. It is.
I hate bugs.
You both. You both. Ha! Look at that. He thought he had a friend. He ain't got a friend.
These people don't learn.
Ooh, ooh. Look at him. Got him. And there it is. With a bit of a survival. Easy money. And then what'll make you really good with the Red 9, if you play Mercenaries and you pick Luis, he doesn't have the stock, so his aim isn't locked in, which is honestly kind of crazy. For it to be the gun he uses, you would imagine he'd be good, like proficient with it, like as a character. He is not.
Did you see me?
And then a lot of his stuff is slow, which he moves slow, he reacts slow, he get up slower than every other character, so it's kind of a challenge playing with him. But if you can work with that slowness, it does work to your benefit, because you can use like his iframes, putting down dynamite and stuff like that. So it's not even so much that he's difficult or bad to use, it's just it takes getting used to using him. Strange corpse wandered. There have been sightings of what appears to be a strange corpse wandering around, likely the result of some immoral experiment. Won't someone put it out of his misery and its pathetic existence? Ooh, yeah, that's right. We're gonna go deal with a really, really strong regenerator. Let's go do that. Because now it's gonna be back at that incubation lab. So this should be easy enough. We already got our red herbs that we needed, so we'll switch our case back to...
Hello, stranger. Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for? Give that the care it deserves, mate. This kind of comeback, anytime.
Easy money, y'all. So I think I'm gonna have her hide for this one for sure. You know what?
Okay, it's all right.
Hey.
Iron Maiden. Oh. Oh, okay. it's long range attack. Okay. Look at that, he's fast. Predictable, motherfucker. Oh, fuck. And he's done.
Come on.
Okay.
And that's literally it. The biggest thing is that you're wasting ammo. For what turns into a good payoff, because then you get the spinals and trade them for something worth selling or something that you need. Me, I kind of have everything I need, and when you're doing every single challenge, it's hard to like not have what you need.
Done and dusted, eh? Nice work. What
Complete
can I
all
do
requests from the
for you?
merchant. That was the final request. So it gets to a point where it's hard to kind of not have anything you need. You can even get every pistol.
back is
I've
killing
spent
me.
some things that we didn't need to
Years
spend
haven't
on,
been
like for
kind
the
to
black
us.
powder or whatever. Like, I didn't need to do the yellow diamond. Haven't even used it yet. I didn't need to do the chalice of atonement. Like, it's just stuff that you can put it towards instead, and you could still end up with every single weapon
Well, don't
combination.
get yourself killed now.
The thing is, like, even using the Matilda in the OG kind of sucked because it does use a lot of ammo. Like, I think I have a save file from, like, I think both PS2 and PS3 era, actually, where I have, like, too much handgun rounds. And that's really the only time you can really have fun with the Matilda, because once you upgrade it, it's doing crazy damage. You don't really get to have
No,
fun with it.
I
But if you keep it a little
was
weaker,
hoping
it still burns through ammo because
were
it
close
shoots so
together, don't we?
fast.
I guess so.
Right? Maybe someday I'll become an agent like you. What do you think? We could protect the U.S. from any and all threats.
Is that right? Well, either way, first we have to make it out of here.
You're no fun.
What you mean? You ain't trying to get out of here? Ashley sent a damn. Oh, I left a herb behind. I'm not running all the way back for that one, because I got to go all the way across that bridge. Oh, well. That probably would have been, yeah, one more mix. Nothing. Yep. Nothing to pick up. But yeah, there's really so many strategies you can do. Transporting the amber. I must stress the use of extreme caution when handling the amber deposits from underneath the castle. Work with the utmost respect and obedience. It is imperative that you do not disturb the holy body's slumber. What I'm trying to understand is, if they're all under the control anyway, and they're just kind of simpletons under mind control, what is the point of like all the directives? It's not like
This must be what Luis was talking about.
Task, really. You know what I mean? Based on what they said. So it must be that he has people working for him that are not infected in tandem with people who are infected. I mean, I guess that's facts based on a lot of the notes. Maybe I'm just overthinking it and now make myself sound stupid. Ooh, before we do that, let's go ahead and go and pick you up. Oh, I guess I have one more to go to get my thing maxed out. Where's this treasure? Oh, there it is. All right, Superior Species Report. Superior Species Report. Dearest Lord Saller, I am overjoyed to report wonderful news. Production of the superior species of Las Plagas is officially underway. If all goes accordingly, rest assured that we will reach our ultimate goal. The Plaga is a truly magnificent organism. It has the capacity to live in any vertebrate, be it human, dog, or even cow. There is no other parasite like it on Earth. The superior species is particularly impressive as it can assimilate with a host without causing any damage to the brain. Interesting. No one can oppose the strength of your dominance, my lord. On the contrary, who will resist once they experience the other joy that accomplishes the absence of free will? I am living proof how ignorant I once was. In a few days, I will have finished administrating the Plaga to all the high-ranking researchers, and then they too shall know. And when your plan is complete, the whole world shall know. Annabelle Garcia Escudero, head researcher. What's crazy is she literally sealed her own fate. And that's the thing with like cults and people following like corruption or powerful people. This is someone with such a high intelligence into science and biology, and their ambition to work with it. They literally developed a weapon that was then used against them, because as we know from the other note, which I'm going to assume Lewis or just another researcher wrote, she no longer has her own control. And then I kind of wonder who she is, like if we ever see her, because if she's a head researcher and he has her under his control, obviously she's not going to be like one of the Ganados we fought. So we're gonna have to keep our eyes out for a document that tells us her fate, if one does.
Prostrate yourself.
Whoa.
This is our holy body. Our divine
Look at her
providence
hands.
ensued. Such a profound blessing for all. Lost blood.
He lived me on some
Welcome.
freaky type of time.
My children. I am Osman Sadler, the speaker for our Lord.
Tell someone who gives a shit.
Foolish lambs. Why do you deny grace?
Look at that eye, that's just so nasty.
Now, abandon your body. Obey. Obey the voice of our Lord. Sweet child, do not resist. Pray forgive these wicked sinners. My faithful disciples shall deliver to you your penance. Now, child, you need not be afraid. Submit your body and release yourself from fear.
Just unfortunately, anybody who they don't infect, they probably kill. Because it makes you... Oh, it jammed.
Sadler, you bastard.
Because I would be questioning, like, my homie, you're infected by this thing. What exactly is this Lord you keep mentioning, homie? Like, who are we talking about? Because it seemed like you just making shit up. And nobody's allowed to question it. Alright, so we got a homie up that way. Yeah, we're gonna go up this way. Oh, it's Crawler time. Y'all know what time it is. You know, now that I think about it, I was gonna say it is kind of stupid that Sadler doesn't kill him, but in this story they make it a lot more convenient. That's the legs of the bobblehead thingy. Defense development. Per your request, redevelopment of the island is well underway. Weapons and other defensive equipment have been set up to guard against any outside intruders. By the time we are finished, the island will be a giant fortress. These defenses won't hold up long term, but they should last until we carry out our plan, and once accomplished, we'll be that much closer to our ultimate goal of world domination. None will be able to resist our power. Jack Crawler. Of course, it's him. And this one, it makes a little bit more sense. It makes a little bit more sense that he doesn't kill him just for the simple fact that it's gonna be Crawler. He's like, let me handle it. Oh, let me prove to you my loyalty. I'll take care of Leon. Leave him to me. Blah blah blah. Sadler's like, okay, I'll just get the girl and I'll leave him to you. At this rate, what do I want to do? Do they have something I can blow up over there? They do not. So oh. Ain't no way. My man's took one to the dome and just kept coming. And he's done. So there is nothing that way, but there is a jewel in this tent. Oh, chest. God damn, big ass gold bar. Man, I guess they say when homie pay well, he pay well, because shit, if he ain't giving you any, it's the shit he got. Krauser survives up to the game. I don't think he does. I think Krauser does in fact die, because with Ada we see that she officially takes him down. And then in this game his fate does change, but not that much. Operation Javier. Now what I love, oh my god, the remake acknowledges Operation Javier. Listen, y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm so excited for whatever the next Resident Evil is going to be that's going to touch on Operation Javier or whatever the case may be. I really, really hope they do it, because the OG story, it's implied of a situation, and there's even some cut content or unfinished content would probably be the most appropriate, that has a location and some things in it that seem at least close in design to what eventually became Operation Javier. Now, Operation Javier is playable only in Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles, which was originally a Wii release, and then it's a sequel to Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, and then it got a port to the PS3. I played it on the channel before, and I can play it again. Preferably, I'm going to try to get somebody to come over, and then we can do like a co-op experience instead of the single that I did in the past, single player. But it's the story of Leon and Krauser, and it's a really, in my opinion, it's one that's told very well, because it's told in the perspective of there's two people there and they're around each other at all times. And then plus the way Darkside Chronicles handled some of the critiques I would have had for Umbrella Chronicles, I feel like it handled it so much better. And in my opinion, I feel like if you could have made Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles a bit longer in regard to the length of the game, I believe that's probably like the peak way to tell the story, because characters split up where it makes sense, characters stay together where it makes sense, and they have experiences together that make sense. But there's no true gameplay narrative that is the definitive experience that the characters canonically go through. But I feel like Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles is a really good one, while Umbrella Chronicles, I feel like maybe you can insinuate the game was rushed, or they just didn't really iron out what they were going to do with it, because it was meant to be just a whatever, we're having fun, it's a real shooter. I don't know who does know outside of the developers, but either way, great experience, great time. Let me stop gushing over it. But the story of Operation Javier is probably, I'm going to say, easily in my top 5 Resident Evil scenarios, right? It's just the scenery, the location, the virus, the monsters you fight. It's all a great mix of scary, horrifying, mysterious, and it's unique to really a lot of locations in the entire franchise. All right, enough of me gushing over a game we haven't played yet, which is coming up. It is coming up. All right, sorry. So, redacted case file. Hold on, let me get right. Redacted case file. Operation Javier. Few people have heard the name, even within the highest ranks of the U.S. government. And little wonder, too. The operation was not made public. It was conducted in secret and then buried. The reason being, it was too inhumane. It all started back in 2002 when a small unit of U.S. Special Forces was sent to infiltrate an area of South America. Their mission was to eradicate the drug cartels. The whole operation took several years to prepare for, and only the most elite soldiers were selected to participate. I don't know if the mission was a failure or not, but I do know the fate of these elite soldiers once it was over. Apparently, the entire unit was wiped out except for the commanding officer, Major Krauser. And not by the cartels, but by the U.S., which is also tragic. It's crazy. It shouldn't have been difficult to extract a single standard unit. All it would have taken was a single helicopter, but for some reason the military didn't act. Rumors say that the decision was the outcome of a power struggle among the top brass. Others say it was a directive from the former president himself, but we may never know the truth since it was all covered up. But I'm certain of one thing. The U.S. government let those people die. brave young people who dedicated their lives to protect their country. I want to expose this crime, not because it's my responsibility as a reporter, but because it's my duty as a fellow American. Note number 1. This document concerns Operation Javier and was written by an American journalist named Redacted. Would love to know. The redacted is too long for it to be Alyssa Ashcroft. And this would have been 2002, so technically, yeah, this is all after Raccoon City. And then note number 2, this article will never be published. Redacted has already been taken care of. So I wonder if, because this note seems to all be, it makes you wonder what the redacted are. I'm going to have to look this one up because I'm oh so curious. Let me take a picture so I remember. Better yet, we do a quick Google search so I can remember it. Okay. Man, Krauser got dealt a really unfair hand. He was an elite soldier sent in to do some shit, and then his boys got killed, and he survived somehow. And I wonder all the shit he keeps here. We know the dog tags are it, but his PTSD has to run deep. And then I'm waiting. It's so fucking crazy.
You've done well to make it this far, rookie. I've prepared a battlefield up ahead just for us soldiers. Watered by the blood of generations, hundreds of years. It's the perfect place to put an end to what happened 2 years ago.
And then also, too, in Operation Javier, we don't see a whole lot of troops with Leon and Krauser, so it really makes you wonder. Ashley Graham's abduction. Phase 1. Depart from campus with the target. Escort the target as usual until the start of Phase 2. There should be 3 others inside the vehicle, including Baker. Abel's unit will follow behind you in a separate vehicle. Continue to drive a normal route. Stop the vehicle under the pretense of engine trouble. Transfer target to Abel's vehicle. Abel's unit will change course. Subdue and restrain the target. Place the target in a large container. Crazy. Phase 4. Baker's unit will create a diversion. Henry's unit will infiltrate the investigations database and disable their network. Phase 5. Meet at point K9 and transfer the cargo onto the ship. That's crazy. They had that shit planned out. Yeah, that's right. We at a point where we need to start. Excuse me. We need to... Let me do Magnum rounds, actually. Ooh, fuck. I'm gonna deal with more regenerators, and I'm not gonna use my sniper against him. I have 3 of these. Let's do Bing. Boom. Bop. Here we go. So that just helped us clear up some space. Let's get. Oh my god, we are so good on healing items. It's like not even funny. And since this game, just the mechanics work together so much better, you're just really not in a situation where I'm not in a situation where I'm gonna end up losing anything. Oh my god, I have so many resources. I don't have enough gunpowder, so now I gotta get more gunpowder. I gotta get the gunpowder case now. I feel like if some of those cases was like more gunpowder and this, more gunpowder and that, and then just make the gunpowder case into a different case would probably be the best move. Because how often are you around to save? Oh, I left that behind. I'm so stupid. Anyway, I guess in the beginning of the game is when all of that would have really took place.
Ooh, you have the stench of welcome.
Oh, you know what? That means this one right here. Look at that. I was talking all that shit, and this one right here. Let me shut my ass up, right? Okay.
buy something, eh?
Shut the hell up. Lucky I can't aim that at you. Okay. We are good to go. We're good to go. Let's get it. Yeah, we're good to go. I did my best. I was gonna say. Let's get it.
I've been waiting for you, rookie. Oh, worried about the girl, is that it? That's just like you. You always had poor judgment. But if you think I'm gonna let you out of here alive, you're even more naive than I thought. You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Give it up, Krauser. Being a lackey for these maniacs won't bring your men back. And what the hell for? Revenge on the government? You think they would want that?
Revenge. You think I'm doing all this for revenge?
I hate. You know what? Let me
Isn't
not
that what
pause.
this is all about? See, in that jungle, I had a revelation. The most important thing in this world is pure, unadulterated power.
Okay, Vegeta.
Those Illuminados have given me that.
You know you were always an asshole. But at least you had some kind of code. Some honor. And look at you now.
Okay, Dante.
Enough reminiscing. Move out and draw fire, soldier!
So I'm gonna say this. I'm curious of where Resident Evil 9 is gonna go. I'm not gonna talk too long because the biggest thing about Leon's character is that he tries to save people. He tries to save people, and that's apparent from the very first Resident Evil 2 in the OG. It's even further instated in the remake of the second and the fourth game. You know, this whole rescue mission, his passion, his motivation is about doing the right thing and saving. And then Resident Evil 6 really highlights how after so much time, he's really still trying to save people at his core. And you see that in like where he almost has tears, where he has like Resident Evil 6 is such a slept on game. It really reinforces some of the best things we know on our characters. I'm gonna get his ass. Oh, okay, bitch. You know what? You know what? Bitch.
Show no mercy!
I'll show you what the fuck is wrong, homie. This Killer 7 is what's wrong. Yeah! Yeah! What's wrong? Oh, I missed. Okay. Ooh, okay, alright, let's get it.
God damn!
Uh-huh.
What was that?
You talking all that shit now.
Make the first move!
Yeah! All that shit! And now you're running like a little bitch.
You better hustle! Who knows what's become of the girl?
Alright, let's go, let's go. Yeah, let's get into it. Krauser is a whole minute show. Entire minutes.
You remember the fight in the jungle? We barely made it out alive.
Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me.
I wonder when does Leon in the movie? Maybe I'm not remembering everything from Operation Javier, which could be the case. Oh, bitch! I forgot about him coming right here. Okay, motherfucker. Forgot about his ass. Alright, there's gonna be bear traps. There's gonna be bear traps.
Ready to die, boy.
Yeah, call me sloppy. Look at you. Fuck! I knew. I was thinking there was another one. You know, let's do this last. Oh, we're all the way at full. I saw a little bit of a white bar, and I was thinking maybe that had something for me. Okay, let's go this way. Look out for any bear traps. Damn! I thought I was at least enough behind
I'm
that
no
one.
stranger to covert tactics, remember?
How can I forget?
Shit.
Alright. Okay.
I love a good hunt.
He tried to get me.
Still alive, huh? You got lucky.
Ain't no such thing as luck in a battlefield, pussy. Your aim is just shit. Take it for what it is. Alright. Got shit aim, pussy.
I admit, you've done well to stay alive this long.
I'd be dead if I kept listening to people like you.
Won't last long moving like that.
Oh, he's still aimed through all of that.
I don't know. Guess I'll ask when I see him.
Yeah, bitch. Not falling forward, not falling.
You passed with flying colors. Here's your medal.
Krauser is a dick.
This is it, soldier.
Bitch. Uh-huh. What's that? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought?
Making mistakes.
I'm not falling for your mind games.
Beat his ass, Leon. Beat his ass.
You're really doing this? It's not too late.
You and me are two sides of the same coin. I guess that means we'll never see eye to eye.
Ooh. Okay, now he's about to do his little thing.
Are we done here, Krauser?
So the thing on his left arm happened to Operation Javier.
And again.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't know. Does Leon not save Manuel? Because he says he doesn't save anyone. If they save Manuel, then he can't talk shit. Unless he's like being selfish. You didn't save me. I got stabbed in the fucking arm. Got infected with the Veronica virus and now Las
You're too
Vegas.
soft to do what's necessary. That's the difference between you and me, Loki.
Guess he gets like one of those little bone projectiles from this monster I'm pretty sure was infected with the T Veronica. Which he,
Witness the power!
You've lost it completely, Krauser. So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
Smart mouth of yours.
you know, talking big shit. That's one thing about Leon. Leon run that mouth and hands Kennedy. He gonna have some smart shit to say and he gonna whoop your ass.
You're not getting away!
Got got his ass.
I can't wait to see you ride!
Oh, we are doing so good. It's like not even funny. All right, let's get it. Here it is.
Oh, shit.
Training's not done.
That's such
Last
a
lesson
crazy armor.
starts right now.
Nah. Time for the teacher to be taught.
Talk your shit, Leon.
Oh, such confidence. Bring it, rookie!
Bitch. Beat that ass. Beat that ass. Beat that ass. Hit him with that killer 7. Oh shit. Yeah, tell him to let you go.
I didn't expect anything less. After all, I know
Fuck.
it's a damn shame you can't see the truth.
Get his ass.
Strength is
Boom, he's done. I probably shouldn't have used him with the Magnum, but don't take much to take his ass down.
Do what you have to do. That's right. Legends will. Leon.
That you did, Major. That you did.
It is kind of crazy. Leon found a quick mentor in Marvin in the RPD. And I believe it's canon that both Leon and Claire have interactions with Marvin, just for the record. But he finds a mentor in it. And then he ends up having a mentor in Krauser, albeit him also being an asshole. And then he had to be the one to put him down. It's like Leon really went through it. And it's kind of crazy. Krauser doesn't like push his thing onto him. I guess he died in some sense a man by not putting his burden that he carried on Leon. But to see him lost to like corruption and power and everything, it's just so sad. Alright, we're gonna keep it pushing. Not me messing up. I said too late to be checking for treasures in that boss arena. Which the game doesn't do any ass or shit like that. It doesn't have you hunting for treasures mid anything.
Their defenses are no joke.
That's our final push.
That's gotta be their sanctuary. Ashley.
All cult leaders always have a harem. Now, I don't think there is one, but there used to be. I tried to show you guys the guy who's wearing the jacket, but they took him out of the HD project, which is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's nothing to be seen. At least not from what I can see right here. Okay. Nothing right there.
Hello, stranger. Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for? If you want a fighting chance out there, you best
Gonna
shoot
go
up
make
your
3
kids.
cheesecakes. God damn. I want a cheesecake. Let's see. We're gonna sell these boot knives.
You'll value pleasure doing business with you.
Okay.
Will that be all then? Easy work.
At this point,
There you
might
are,
as well.
as you wished. Try that on for some. Sad to say that's
Fuck it.
the end of the road for that weapon. Packs a punch. Enough for most, at least. Ruby's all rubbish, it makes no... Come back any...
Need more gunpowder.
It's up.
Doing good on... Yeah, we got 2 large ones, so I can make some more sniper ammo. Big chillin'. I need gunpowder more than anything right now.
Welcome. Well then,
Yeah.
what can I do you for?
I can always buy.
Welcome. Better to be pleasant travels.
Voy a bañarme en tu sangre.
Let's get it.
¡A cubierto!
Hey, it's the homie Mike.
What was that?
Sorry, bad traffic. One combat chopper compliments the Hunnigan. Call me Mike. And I'd show these assholes what we got.
Hunnigan. I owe you one.
Oh yeah, more customers. Lure them into an open area. I'll give them what they came for.
Oh, damn. Go ahead, light him up, Mike. I just rushed this section, but nah, we gonna let Mike cook. Let him cook. Ooh, fuck. That's what we've been saying all game. My man's knees. Ooh. He's still swinging. Come on, Mike, do your thing, do your thing. I'm trying to let you in that attack on top of you at work. what I do find interesting in regards to modders? No one has modded in. Oh shit! I haven't seen any mods that are like Mike helping out in other sections of the game. Like that would be an interesting thing if you had a mod that lets you get Mike into play at any area, any stage. I'd be interested to see. Obviously, only areas where it's like wide open, right? But that'd be interesting to have proper air support in some sections.
Leave the area up ahead to me. Take a break before you join in on the fun.
Ain't no way. We're gonna go back because they just violated me. Oh, it made me go way back. Okay, fine, whatever. Well, this claw. And I feel like he's still trying to shoot me. That's crazy, Mike.
What was that? Out of the way.
Sorry, bad traffic. One combat chopper compliments the Hunnigan. Call him back. And I'd show these assholes what we got.
Hunnigan, I owe you one.
Oh yeah, more customers. Throw them into an open area. I'll give them what they came for.
There we go, Mike. Clear? Go ahead, Mike, do your thing. He rounded around.
One down.
Oh, also, fun fact that I forgot to mention. The regenerators look like an enemy from the game Killer 7. And then ironically, the Killer 7, I don't know if it's a hidden mechanic. I've always been curious about that. Although it doesn't have an exclusive in the OG game, I feel like it always killed the regenerators faster than like any other Magnum other than like the hand cannon or the broken butterfly with the exclusive, which is interesting. For it to be a gun that doesn't have an exclusive and for it to be named after a game that has an I decided to take a break behind cover, which wasn't really cover. I got hit with a little bit of a round, and then the RPG was perfectly timed. It was fucking my shit up.
I never miss.
Not bad at all.
That's why he's the GOAT. I saw that mic coming in. I'm like, you know what? Let me wait for it. There it is. Shit.
Hey, tough guy, do something about that turret.
Yes, we are. Well, shit. Mike is coming in clutch, but I need a little more. They could have sent my man in with more ammo. This is crazy. Get off me. Get off me. Oh, get off me. Thank you for just standing there like a genius. Oh, fuck. Ain't that some shit? Look at that. They like trying to progress slow enough.
Next.
They're walking me down on some Michael Myers type stuff. And then I mean, they got a couple snipers up there on crossbows. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all trying to get crazy, right? Ah, fam. We ain't playing. They not playing, honestly. Alright, we got about decent ammo left. Brother. Ow. That thing is eating ammo right now. Ooh, yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and let Shaw enjoy it. Go ahead. Of course. Oh, shit. I thought about running through. The issue that I ran into is that I was worried about all of them coming in behind me, because I'm just not sure how well they follow in this section, and I wasn't trying to find all behind. Which would have been primarily, ooh, you son of a bitch. Which would have been me tearing through my healing items. Nope.
Out of the way.
Door locked. Saved me a little bit of a headache. Ooh, hello. Even though I don't need it. How many chains of steel is getting out of hand? We burning through ammo. That was just a dude there, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Ain't this about a bitch? Nope. Don't want to kill for you. Bootleg ass face sucker. Alright. A lot of ammo, but a lot of bullets. Surprisingly, not a whole lot of gunfire. Oh shit. Sit down. Alright, we are low on ammo. And all honestly, yeah, you could have ran through a lot of this, I'm almost positive. The grenades work out a lot better to take out that turret. I'm not sure if you're supposed to try to run all the way around and use that. But Mike kind of fucks off anyway, so I'm not sure how much of this would have been better if I ran through. That was me, what y'all just saw was me being greedy. I'm pretty sure you can run by a lot of these guys. What the hell is stopping Leon from moving right now? So we'll do a little bit of cleanup. Good. Sleep at the wheel. Get off me. There we go. That 5 times multiplier truly coming in clutch. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's start getting some ammo. This right, gotta go this way. Oh, now somebody else hopping on the gun. Ooh. Quick breather real quick. See who I need to take out. Damn, that multiplier right now. Let's go. Okay, I need you to come in clutch right here though. Hey, he fell off. Let's go. What are you doing? Alright. Fall. Not complaining. Is there a ladder? There's a ladder right there. That ain't there in the OG. That's helpful. More Gatling gun dudes. Up this round for this dynamite, or oh shit, he dropped it, thank God. Damn. There we go. Duck, weave, jump, slide. Ooh, God, trying. Oh my God. They throwing everything at you, boy, right now. We get out of this pretty alright. Not too many healing items. I don't even think I healed thus far in a while. You're not jinxed, though. Look at him. Lined up for me. I'm gonna need some of this rifle ammo. Let me calm down. Ooh. Let's go.
Not bad, right?
Alright, it's getting dark out. Ooh. Went from almost 100 bullets.
Shit.
Wow. The fact that he gotta get shot to death. Ain't no way.
Sorry. Must have slipped.
Let's go. Ugh. Let's get it. Nope. Nothing over here. Something over here. There we go. Any treasures? Oh shit. There was something way the fuck back there? God damn. Alright, we about to backtrack for it real quick. I'm sorry. We don't leave no treasures behind. That's money. Game is game. And thankfully we're not locked out of the back area, so I think we can get there a lot faster if we go this way, right? Because I got to jump down that ladder. Yeah. I want to say, yeah, this is going to be... Ended up opening up this door anyway. Yeah, we got to cut back that way. Yep. My bad, y'all. I think I might have got that treasure and then refreshed. Also, it's dark. This gives me an opportunity to mess around with some stuff since it's getting dark out. Alright, let's do game room. We'll do a color. It's a little too bright. Red is not good. Holy shit. Oh my god, it makes me borderline invisible. Oh, that's just too bright though. Let's see how that. That is. Oh my god. Can we do? Oh my god, it is so bright. Holy shit. Okay. I think it's all because we're changing. Oh my god. What am I doing? I have this RGB light bulb set up. Which is pretty decent. Okay. This isn't too bad. Let me turn off that one. And, ooh, okay. Alright, it's kind of like lightning. I'll take it. I'll take it. It is what it is. As we get to cutscene, I'll mess with it properly. Put a simple light on and just turn it down a little bit. It's like presets and colors. I don't think you do any custom sets, unfortunately. But it's pretty fire. So I got like 2 umbrella lights and then the ceiling fan. I put the 2 light bulbs up there. If I weren't doing a green screen, it wouldn't be that bad. I'd honestly probably do like red light because it helps for low light conditions so your eyes easily adjust to the darkness if you're in red light for a while first. But red light just isn't going to cut it for the purposes of streaming with a green screen. Oh, we ran past that goal, but it's fine. Money is money, but it ain't a treasure. Ain't a piece of treasure. Alright, let's get it. Now, around this part in the OG is when I know we see the guy for sure in the green jacket, but I know we're not gonna see him, so I'm not gonna bother looking for him.
Get in!
Thanks.
We get out of here, drinks are on me. I know a good bar.
The homies.
Nice and slow. What? Damn it!
No. I'll make sure you're the next to go, Sadler.
Alright, so now I know there's going to be some blue medallions here. So we're going to do my part on picking them up before we go too far. So there actually should be one like right here, right? I'm going to say. Boom. Look at that. My memory ain't all trash. Just mostly. Ooh, another slate thingy. So the bones of our brethren rest in all nations. The blood of our brethren provides all food. We die only to be reborn. We live on through eternity. We reign absolute Kenan. Staff of royalty. I know once we pick up the thing, it's gonna show us where they are, but boom, there we go. Like, I know there's one I can only really get to kinda in this area. At least I think that's the case. And I don't want to run all the way back down for it. There's two more. One should be up like by a bell. It's a shame that I've played this version of Resident Evil so much that it's kind of overridden my memory of the OG. It just show how good this game is, at least in my eyes. So we're coming up to an interesting part here that you can actually be stealthy, semi-stealthy, or like on your shit, or you can be me and be selfish. Wait, did that paper go away now that I did it? I think it did, right? Right? There was a paper on the wall and it's gone now because I completed it. I feel like that's exactly what just happened. But I feel like that's not supposed to happen that way. Whatever.
What the?
So yeah, see this? They move and it makes you think you don't want to like touch it, right? And then if you do, you're like, oh yeah, no problem. And then that one, then you're like, oh yeah, nah, like something's fucking wrong. So we're gonna...
Not one of these again.
Oh! He was quick with it. Damage to just put him down. Okay. Alright, we gotta be careful because we are low on ammo. I'm gonna kill him anyway. But we are low on ammo. And what kind of a rage baiting asshole hangs up all these regenerator bodies or things that could be failed ones turn into them? Who does some shit like that? You say, you know what, yeah, let's put it, just put it in the fucking doorway. No big fucking deal. It's whatever, right? No fucking big deal. It's not like it could, you know, kill people. Alright, biological specimen transfer. The repairs were completed without issue since the facility was previously used for confinement. The work required to reinforce the airtight ceiling was minimum, and as long as we don't run into any issues with the cooling system test, we plan to bring in all of the remaining specimens from Facility 1. All specimens were successfully transferred, however, we experienced a slight hiccup during transport as one of them became violent. Luckily, the number of casualties was less than anticipated. Please be extra careful with dealing with them. We have received reports that they are beginning to acquire a tolerance to the low temperatures. That is them adapting and overcoming. It's horrible. Horrible and horrifying. I don't think, yeah, there are none here. There should only be 2 in the next area. And because you have to run through... We can do it so easy without doing it, but we're gonna just we're gonna get our money up. And before I go through, let me make sure I'm not leaving behind any treasure, because now we're done. And if you don't have the biosensor, then like, God bless you, because you're not gonna know what to avoid. But we're gonna do this the easy way. Oh, Iron Maiden. Did not know that. Did not know that. Okay, I was talking shit. Okay. It's all in the head. Ooh. All right. That might change my attitude about this because I was not tracking. He turns into an Iron Maiden. I've actually never killed him. I just did the smart thing and just fucked off. But, oh, why is there a snake in this low temp environment? He should be hibernating. Okay. If you ain't got the biosensor, you wouldn't even know which ones are in because they all kind of move. Because I guess they're becoming resilient to it, but one has like just a few are like fully like, yeah, bitch, I'm ready to go. And that motherfucker not moving, so like you get a false sense of security with it too, because that bag is just not moving at all. But now you know which bags it is. Oh, we're not piercing that. Wow. And yep, he's transforming. Alright, I'm gonna sit in the cave server. It's fucking bullshit. Okay, and then that's it. That's all she wrote. So where that one fucks you up, the trap, is that because if you go around, because you're like, oh, I'm trying to avoid the bags, and you're like, oh fuck, it's another valve, right? It's gonna be a timer. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna start going down. You're gonna like cut through this way, boom, hit it. It slows you down coming out the bag. Then you're running this way. Then you're like, ooh, fuck, hit it, right? Like it's just all bad. But we're chilling. We're chilling. Okay. We'll go down one last time.
Stranger, I heard you took care of that last request. Good stuff, stranger. Well then, what can I do?
Now we kind of got enough to do these. Honestly, if I wouldn't have gotten this one, nah, I think I would have still needed one more spinal.
Anytime.
E is what it is. One last time just to turn in the tokens I got, just see what we get. Nope. And we are not gonna get sidetracked again. I think that's it for regenerators, so we're gonna do that. Cheesecakes are in the oven, man. Cheesecake is so good. It's such a slept-on thing. I actually got to cook today. I'm gonna make some like 4-cheese lasagna from Hamburger Helper.
Welcome.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
What you buying?
Quick break to talk about some food. My wife slept on. So my wife is from Romania, and a lot of times what happens is that a lot of foreigners have a misconception of American food and American diets and just things like that in general. A lot of people think all American food is like super fake, super artificial, or synthetic, but a lot of the phrases you hear thrown around a lot is fake, chemical, and artificial, right? Everything artificial, everything that has a lot of ingredients isn't bad. Actually know what ingredients are. And like there's a YouTuber I really like his content, Liam. He always points out, look at the ingredients to a banana, because people try to say the number of ingredients is supposed to be a thing that means it's probably not good for you if it's a bunch of blah blah blah. No, education is clearly not good for you because a lot of words scare you, right? That's how I always tell people. But she had never actually tried Hamburger Helper. Because her parents used to think it was fake food, and in what I'm saying is they believed that the box of Hamburger Helper, what you saw on the box, is what you got in there, and not understanding that, I mean, it's in the name, helper. You put that with some hamburger meat, tofu, ground turkey, ground salt, like pretty much whatever you're gonna substitute for. I believe you could technically even do like beans for a lot of people who like to use beans as a substitute for certain meats. It's just a basic starter kit to like a seasoning packet. Like everything is kind of there in a sensible portion, and it's not even something difficult. I mean, it's literally just a time saver. You don't have to go buy like your own egg noodles or whatever kind of noodles you would do, or shells if you're doing like the mac and cheese variants, or like your own rice. It just comes with it. Now I will say, like with the taco enchilada one, it's good, but you're better off getting your own Fritos or healthy alternative, or making your own, as well as having your own rice, because what they give with it, in my opinion, isn't that great. I mean, it's probably just some random brand anyway, but a little fun fact with that. But it's so good, and you can do things with it. I like to do a little bit of cream cheese, fat-free, whatever you prefer. I just do regular in cases, because I mean, food is to be enjoyed. So you know,
how have we procured these curiosities?
I do think it's
a deal well struck.
I think it's really good, and anybody who has not tried it should try it, and just mix it up. Honestly, just try different combinations, try different meats, try different seasonings. Just have fun. Now let's see, we're gonna need to craft some ammo like a motherfucker. So at this rate, let's take a look at what we have. Okay, I should have been doing these stack because they're different. I should have been doing these every time I craft it, but I just forgot. That's on me. Is there any other gun that I would like to go into? Nah. We got what we got. We're super low on ammo, but I did that on purpose for 2 reasons, and that's to kind of show you that you can get through the game even with low ammo. I mean, we have so many healing items. It's
Ashley, I'm coming.
kind of good. Either. Oh! The music kind of scared me more than the bug jumping out.
One down.
I forgot something.
Take a look. Welcome. Well then, that's good work if I do.
Forgot to do that. Alright, yeah, let's do...
Better to be over prepared. Come back anytime.
Let's go ahead and just buy that now. Okay. Alright, make sure I'm not running by it. Treasures all the way at the end. Let's go. Easy enough to remember. He just tried to go camo right in front of me. That's crazy. Old strategy. Oh, motherfucker. Alright, we are even low on the good old cheap TMP ammo. Interesting. So good on healing items, like it's not even funny. I hear you back here. You're not slick. Where are you? Where the fuck is this thing? Oh. You know what I should have done? I should have grabbed my TMP stock. You know what? It ain't like I'm in a good position. We go double back. Just so we can hit this right.
Gun rock.
Now you know what I should have tried? I should have tried to see what should have saw what type of time the
with fun
LE5, this MP5, what kind of time that was on with
I'll buy almost
a regenerator. I should have tried to take out a regenerator with that submachine gun. Put the biosensor on there. See how it goes. Oh, we got a decent amount of grenades. I mean, we're low on shit, so feel like I need to make sure I have room for ammo, because ammo is fucking crazy right now.
Get yourself welcome.
Alright, because we're at a point where every bullet's gonna count, which is what I'm getting ready to show y'all. The TMP on his back bothers me if no one noticed. Because, I mean, just look at it, right? I mean, it shouldn't bother me as much as it does, but it does. Alright, let's go. Alright, shut that shit down before it's even a problem. Let's get in there. Damn. I should have went right back out. I was literally thinking I'm gonna go right back out that window. My dumb ass didn't do it. This game is unforgiving. If you have a thought, follow through with it. There we go. Now we starting to see that ammo. So right now my thought is to let this stupid motherfuckers come over here by this. I ain't even gotta shoot him. Thank you. Get off me. Unhand me. Alright, we're gonna go this way first. Oh, okay. Hello.
There you go.
He's done. Why are you still? You steal? How are you still? Okay, let's do this. So now, turning you out the way. Your aim is trash. Everything about you is a mistake, my boy. Thank you for being a mistake. Now we're gonna get out here, get across. You lost the arm. Nope. 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 And it's down this way. How did you? Oh, you little bitch. Oh, you little bitch. And that's money. Okay. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Alright. Boom. We're doing good on ammo already that fast. And then because it's the end game, you always check everything. We go run down here real quick, see if it was anything worth picking up. It was not. Oh, there was. There was shotgun ammo. Look at that. That's why you always check. You never know. And more resources. Other than that, we done. We made it. You can speed run through a lot of these sections. You do not have to engage with enemies the way that I engage with enemies. You can actually set them up. That's something I should have shown y'all. That's the strat that I usually employ. Is as soon as I make it down from moving that gun up there, I jump down, jump over this railing, run up, hit that, and then anybody who's engaged with me dies. And that saves all your money, and then you can just turn it off again and go pick up whatever they drop. But, you know, I was in the mood to have some fun. Okay, no treasure into the very back.
Ashley!
Yeah, you gotta share a picture of those cheesecakes, by the way, Alcande. Put it in the Discord. I'll make a food channel if I haven't already.
What do you want?
I simply wish to share this gift with as many as possible. A humble wish, don't you think? You see, we are all connected through the holy body. And now your flesh and bones, your very thoughts, are already one with us.
Bullshit.
Why do you reject serenity when you need only accept the sacred gift?
They must have hit me out with a superior one.
She did.
Sadler!
Ah, yes, the time has come for this lamb to join our covenant. Oh, blessings unto him and the sweet mercy they bring. Exalt all and let it be done.
Damn, Leon. Leon suffering Ada like everybody can get it. She hit his little harem. His brainwash harem. Look, she like everybody. The slowest section of the game. Probably the only thing that can annoy you if you're doing a speed run, but other than that. And it makes so much more sense, this whole entire setup. Instead of them having like several cans of fuel. This part is so slow. There's really nothing you can do to speed it up.
Laboratory B. Looks like it's this way.
Why would you even need a map for... It's a hallway. It's a hallway.
The hell?
We're gonna look around during the hallucinations, see what we can see.
Fuck, I'm losing it.
Still you resist, child.
Leon is going fucking through it. So now we're starting to see everyone else who is still infected. This hive mind of it all. Oh, this has got to be like a horrible existence. Their mind is just flooded. And then they're all just connected. That has to be so miserable.
Different.
Different from what? Raccoon City. We know Ada's okay. Is it Manuela? I hope they don't canonically make Manuela die. She's so nice.
You go first.
No way. Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe. Here goes nothing.
Which makes sense. Everything he'd been through. Then Ashley musters up that strength. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna call it right there. Not for the end of the stream, but for the end of that video, and then the finale will be the very next video in this case. So we are out ya. And then, like I said, we're going right back into it. So for the stream, if you're still here, stay here.
Ashley.
I'm right here. I thought you were gonna die.
Okay. You did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Can you stand?
The map?
Yeah, I found it. I think it says we can get out if we go this way.
All the bot says not
we're
this
a team, right?
Keep this up, I'll be out of a job.
So all of this, removing the parasites, this was Luis.
Yeah, we're alive. Thanks to him.
Alright, methods for eradicating Las Plagas. There are two ways to eradicate Las Plagas: anti-antigen injection and surgery. If the parasite has not yet hatched, my god, what am I doing? If the parasite has not hatched yet, it can be treated by administering antigen directly into the body. Once it is hatched, however, there's not much that can be done besides slow its growth. With surgery, the plaga can be targeted and killed using a certain wavelength of radiation, but this is not without its risk. If the parasite has attached itself to the host's nervous system, the host will experience excruciating pain, which they did, and there is no effective anesthesia for this kind of procedure. Surgical removal carries considerable risk even before the parasite is fully developed. Once fully grown, however, it is too late. Removing the parasite will kill the host, but consider what will happen to them. Death may be a mercy. So he did a surgery. So they were the European team. Now everybody looking so ecstatic. So we got Luis. I wonder if this is a picture of real folks, and if that's also like the model for Luis. I'd have to look that up, but it makes me wonder. Oh, my bad. All right, Sadler's Animus. Do not be fooled into thinking that Las Plagas are merely tools for creating powerful bioweapons. Their true value lies in their ability to control. No matter how hostile the subject, a single injection can turn anyone into a faithful servant. Who needs spies when you can turn yesterday's enemy into today's ally? Controlling just one insider can bring an entire organization and entire country to its knees. Mass production of the superior species has made this possible. We have empowered Sadler. It is clear what he intends to do next. Can you imagine a Saddler had that much control? 6 billion loyal servants at his sole command. There would be no opposition, no war. Maybe for the first time in human history, the world would know peace. But I know how Saddler and the others have oppressed the people of this island for generations. I know how he treats them. That's no way to live, and because of that, I won't let it happen. It's like, there's hardly, when you think about oh, hey, this is a ventilator. Holy shit. Oh, sorry. All right, off topic. People who often have the ability to have power, to have control, that would be like changing the entire world and the dynamic. It's always
not the most uncomfortable place I've slept before.
It's always greed. God damn, they got all of these panels just exposed. It's crazy. Okay, let's take a look around. The Amber. The sample, which I've come to call the Amber, was just sitting in a storeroom collecting dust. We used to have ample specimens for experimentation in the past, so it makes sense that this one was overlooked. In fact, the only reason I brought it back to my lab was because of its peculiar shape. After a basic analysis, I've changed my mind. The amber possesses a very unique quality. Although small and in a suspended state, it contains the same organ found in the dominant species, which we've only seen in Saddler himself. When fully developed, the amber may rival or perhaps even surpass Saddler's powers. Unfortunately, the amber was confiscated by Saddler before I could make any further progress in my research. He may belong to me. I need to get my hands on that sample again and escape in order to continue my research elsewhere. It's the only way to counter Saddler. Of course, I don't think I can trust this outside group either, but I've already come this far. Hopefully I can sweet talk my way out of this one too. I'll have to, for the world's sake.
Someone had a field day looting the Umbrella Labs.
Oh, definitely Ada or Wesker in this case, because we know he's in the field now too. And this is a autoclave, but I can't really I can't understand what I'm looking at in here though. It looks like some kind of disposable thing because it's not a mask. Let me see if we can get a better look. It's an autoclave. This is for sterilizing surgical or just medical equipment in general. For those of you who are unaware, it reaches extremely high temperatures, so it kills all pathogens and bacteria in most cases. This is just the carry valves. It's not a shaker. That looks like it's the shaker right here. So you put those in there and it keeps those moving so that if you have a liquid that can't sit still for too long. Let's see, that's all storage. This is like another cabinet, sterile cabinet, but that's not something I work on. I've just seen them. And then of course, medical grade microscopes, or just microscopes, really. They're all gonna be medical grade or laboratory grade, I would assume, because most of them are for research purposes. Alright, email, subject, regarding our arrangement. From Luis. I've compiled the research data that you wanted. Meet me at the designated time and place. To be clear, you're going to get me the hell out of here if I bring you the goods, right? Subject, reply. Regarding our arrangement, from AW, Ada Wong. I hope you haven't forgotten about the Amber. Without it, the data is worthless. It would be a shame to let your seat go to waste. So do not make me return empty-handed. You still remember the code phrase, I assume. Subject, blah, blah, blah. Regarding. Back and forth, relax. I haven't forgotten, and don't worry about the Amber. I'll figure something out. Think you could pick me up a pack of smokes in the way? Any brand is fine. Motherfucker adding shit to the list. That's classic. Alright. Let's move on. I think we've seen everything there is to see here. This is like the best looking lab we've seen so far, and it's still got some issues. I don't know what this is. This seems like a huge sterilizer kind of thing too, but it's really hard to say. And then I'm not too sure about all this other stuff here, like not off the top of my head. This is a light and also a microscope. So this whole arm can fixture, and then this shoots out a light, and then you have the microscope to look through it. I actually work on these more often than the other ones as of lately. Another ventilator, and then I'm not sure what this is. And then radio, all that good shit. Okay, we're gonna move on. That was my little fun bit of expertise on things that are medical lab research equipment.
Sorry.
Like I said, we're a team.
Okay, I can hear.
You're getting good at that.
right?
Can I go back this way? I don't think so. Okay, yeah. Alright, so there is a way to get back to the Saddler area because if you recall, there was a treasure there. Okay.
You sure you're okay?
Never been better.
Good.
Picked it up just in time. Alright, plenty of gunpowder, a couple more resources. Alright, so now we need to get...
Look at this place. That woman who helped us. You think she's alright?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's not the type to roll over that easy.
Sounds like you know her well.
I forgot they would be in here. That's right. I know for the next area they're gonna be there, but I didn't think any. Oh, let me. Shit is so nasty. Oh fuck! I can't read it again. That's on me. Oh damn it! You know what? Because I've been reading all of these, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't do that. I've been reading all of these. It would be odd if I didn't.
Place. That woman who helped us. You think she's alright?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's not the type to roll over that easy.
Sounds like you know her well.
That's where we're gonna go to get the hell out of here. Alright, XP Osmond. Alright. Deep beneath the castle grounds, I have found my faith. Oh, behold, the divine vestiges left upon this world. It all begins here. Adam Sadler. Of course, he would make his own thing. So pretentious. And then, holy shit. Lost on Mother's final chapter. Praise be the holy insects. We have been promised paradise on earth. Man, woman, or child, his love does not discriminate. Beast, fish, or bird, all creatures shall be equally blessed. Praise be to the holy insects. That's crazy. We are the humble servants of God. His will overcome any mountain. His omnipotence will cross any ocean. The light of heaven dwells in all things. Let our bodies be the seedbed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the flock and the shepherd that guides us. Let me not be judgmental, but I'm judging. Our prayers will be sung. Oh my God. Our prayers will be sung all over the world. They will be heard by all. At last we shall exceed the stars in the sky. That seems crazy. The struggle is almost over. That's right. I wonder what the fuck is this supposed to be? Just Osmond? He's the 15th. The 15th of them. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, bada underneath. And I never end up selling my excess treasures. I just keep them to stack up, and then for New Game Plus's sale, because you're gonna want to get like infinite rocket launcher, Chicago typewriter, that kind of stuff, and they cost a lot of money, and then even more money to, if we're talking upgrade. Aha, missed me, bitch. Oh yeah, and then it's a case. Hey, that might be enough to do the whole Matilda setup. I mean, we ain't got that much. We do not have that much ammo, but I'd run it. I'd run it at the end, just for the sake of it. struggle is almost over. We are at the final road. This is it.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. I'll hand this over when you've got the space.
Let's get rid of that. I'd sell it, but it ain't worth a damn. Now, question is, will it sell it automatically for me? Yes, it does. That's nice.
Good instinct, stranger.
And then, yeah, if I would not have gotten this, I would have had enough for that.
Might want to take care of any leftover errands before going this way. Be ashamed to live the rest of your life wondering,
What if?
Am I right?
Okay, so what guns do I want to go into the end game is what it boils down to now. So, first things first. Classic leather case or additional handgun ammo. We don't need this charm anymore. I should have took this charm off a long time ago, if I'm being frank. Because we're not using regular herbs anymore. Everything we got is mixed. And we just do handgun ammo, yeah. Yeah, we are like, we are so set, it's like not even funny.
Welcome.
What do you have?
Can I interest you? Better to be over prepared. Am I right?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Easy work.
My next playthrough, if anything, I'd be using a LE5 anyway. So we could actually, for your challenge, since I would have to have the red 9, or if you just say pistols and do them, we'll see. You'll be setting the challenge for me. Make your rules, put them in the Discord. I'll continue from this save file, so I'll actually keep any money I got right now. And look at us.
Anytime.
Alright, we are... What the fuck was here? Is it because we skipped something? Oh, power control lever. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, we ain't got nothing left over. Alright, let's hit it. This is the finale.
Leon, look! Is that...
Yes, it is. It's bait, hero.
Nita.
Key detail about the difference in this game is gonna be...
Thinks he's gonna lure me out.
Well, he is, because that's my girl.
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
He's gonna shoot her down instead of throwing crosses. Like, yeah, I could have made sure she was up. Shins, ankles, all that shit.
Sadler!
Considering the context of Resident Evil 6, it would have went so hard if they like fought together in this moment, like closely. It would have went so hard, but it is what it is. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh shit! I should have just ran. That's on me. Damn it. Greedy. This is the Mercenaries map. Played this too much and not put together that this was the Mercenaries map. Oh, I didn't crouch in time. God damn. Motherfucker. Damage up while we're cleaning up our items. Okay. Didn't know you could do that. You said I'm not going that way. Okay. Does my man have a met? Oh my god. Didn't know you could do that. Man's is pissed. Go ahead and eat this viper real quick. Does my man's have a method of transforming back into a human after this? Because I don't think he does. Okay. I'm loving Salazar's little creations more than anything. Let's do that. That frees me up a little bit of space and good area of effect. There we go. We're gonna use that as an opportunity to hit that so we can run by him. Damn it. What am I not reloading? Avoid the blue. Oh. Okay. Kind of got me a little, got me a little bit boxed in right here. We go work around that. Fuck. Body on it. Boom, let's get it. He's got a fifth one I gotta deal with. We're gonna run up this way because that thing is not coming up. I should have let him hit me with that nasty ass shit from his mouth as much as I did. Fuck that. Here, a couple tanks, we can make that work in our favor. Fuck that knife. Fuck that knife. I didn't miss a knife opportunity. Oh, that sound being in my ear. Low-key caught me off guard. I didn't know what it was. Ooh, there it is, there it is. Ain't no way. This ain't it right here. It's like the fourth knife slash. You was here. We was here.
I'm getting sick of your shit.
Alright, this is it. Ugh, it just looks so nasty.
Finally, look that suits you, Sadler. A monster
Look at
eating
that
up.
Killer 7.
Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
Embarrassing. We'll talk about that.
Use this!
That's all she wrote. What's that Dante ass shit you doing right here?
I'll give you a holy body.
I don't know how high that jump was, but it felt pretty high. Did I just see the merchant's flame in the background? My homie was back here enjoying the show like, yes, fuck the missile.
Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Ride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
Hey, roll credits. Oh wait, can't roll credits. We haven't done her part yet. Aura farming. Sexy aura farming.
Better get a move on.
Cute.
Until next time, Leon.
Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
I don't understand. Why would she just...
Gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna what?
Yeah.
So we not gonna pick up that most likely made of gold staff that was you know, probably worth a little bit of money. Nah. Only Resident Evil 4 turns you into a fucking treasure hunter. it's low key a little bit of Uncharted, if I'm being honest with you. Like the way you just hunting treasures. No more treasures.
Now we can go home.
We're not out of here yet.
Thank you.
I knew he was coming.
I'm not attacking. What's going on?
I think the very last one
It's over for you.
was over here, like the little bubble here. I could be so wrong. I really don't remember. One of them rats is tweaking. Like, hey, what's going on?
All right. It's not bad, Ada.
Being at it.
You like thrill rides?
There's
You're
an
gonna
order
love
chest
this.
behind us. I'm going to do my best to not die. You'd be surprised. You can actually get fucked up. Ooh. As I say that, you gotta actually be careful. Now, can I do the tricks? They gotta clean this facility, dog. They just be having shit all over the place. Here it is. Leon war farming and shit. I think I was supposed to press X and I forgot to. You're on Xbox, it's A. On keyboard, I have no idea. Hey. Alright, y'all, that's been, frankly,
You alright?
I'm not sure that was insane. Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
Beyond extra. Yo, you can't see a single lick of land. That's about to be a long just
Condor 1? Roost to Condor 1, do you read me? Come in.
Hunnigan
I said come
stressed.
in. Is this thing even on? Leon. Leon, are you and Ashley all right? Where are you? Come on.
Hunnigan is stressed. GG's. That's been Resident Evil 4 Remake. The only thing next is the separate ways, and then it's going to be a lot of the co-op games now before we get back into single player. I think we only have 2 more games that are technically single player after this. And they kept the same OG ending, but with better pictures, same music. The way you see the pictures is better. And then I'll do I really got to figure out what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. I usually make a turkey, so I got to make sure I do everything right in that regard. I got to get a turkey, make sure I got room to put a turkey in a goddamn freezer. I think I got to figure out how we're gonna do this. And then that's when times got dark. They got welcomed into the castle from the looks of it. And then he came down with him to the church. And then they started doing rituals. I like that's on the hikers. Had them folks out there mining, they found that shit. You can't tell me somebody looked at that before they got infected. It's like, yeah, you know what, this seems okay. The violence started in the village, people started dying. So many graves, it started filling up the graveyard, the front of the church. And then whatever that last one was, looked like no, that's the Amber. I was gonna say it looked like Spencer, like it was a guy sitting in a chair, but I was way off.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Excella. Now hold on.
Just one question.
Isn't that the chick from
What are you planning to do
fucking
with this?
Revelations that was on his other monitor?
You to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live.
Sorry. Oh my god, I just wanna. Oh my god, this is not what I want to do. I just wanna. Oh my god, please, last 30 seconds, please. It's.
I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious? We're changing course now.
Like shit, I'm just a pilot. He ain't even hesitate. He like, hey, look. He ain't even hesitate. He a real one for that. I made cut because I didn't mean to interrupt the cutscene like that so bad. I just wanted to make sure I could save that to go back since it's in this high quality. Realizing I probably could do that later though. That's on me. So let's get through this. See our little results. We got our Hunnigan without our glasses, just like the OG.
Good work.
Bingo. Friday at 10 p.m. Back with book club next Sunday. Dispatch Chopper. I gotta be. Y'all know I can beat this game faster than. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. Like I've done. This was your boy just really wasting time and fucking around. Alright, let me get that 2025. Go ahead and hit it with this one. Actually, I'm gonna keep that saved because we did do another one, didn't we? Yeah, we did this one right here. I want to test a couple things and why not at a point where some of the ideas I had are there. So, boom. This one again. Bonuses. Isn't there a... There's an area where we can do... Yeah, now that the rest of that is separate ways, shit. What weapon did we not get from the main story? I guess there's a few. Just a few. Alright. Yeah, y'all can tell I have the preference of enemies I always want to look into. That's the strong threat when it has like a black skin. Mic and helicopter. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've played Separate Ways on the PC at all. Now, let's see. Oh, the concept art. They just knew. They just knew they was gonna keep this motherfucking water hall. I love how they, with the concept art, it does have OG Leon just like put in there. They don't even like a drawing. They're like a screenshot of like just what you see for 80% of the game or 90% of the game when he doesn't have his jacket. And concept art is always so fire. Krauser's new arm. Vertigo just really didn't change much at all. Salamander, like it's a lot of things that they didn't change. They made the regenerator more grotesque, but I wonder what the OG idea was, like in general. I gotta buy more stuff. I think I got it all purchased on the console version. Okay, so there's no video cutscene viewer. I think that's the one thing missing in comparison to the OG. If I'm to be accurate and to be believed now. Okay, let's talk. Quick review before we do Separate Ways. So off rip, this is peak. This is honestly one of the better games out there, period. And it's honestly one of the better Resident Evils. I think something that holds people back is their mindset and their ideologies when it comes to video games. And what I mean by that is kind of like just a bit of a blind loyalty to nostalgia and blind loyalty to what they knew first. For a lot of people, including myself, my first experience with Resident Evil was Resident Evil 1 on the PlayStation 1, way back in the early 90s. Like, I very, very vaguely remember the commercials, but I very strongly remember the nightmares from the very first zombie that you see eating and turn around. I don't know why that was so scary to me as a kid. Actually, I do. I was a kid. Everything's scarier when you're a kid. The way you perceive it, understand it, see it, everything is so much scarier. So the OG Resident Evil was always so fucking horrifying. But I became so good at the games because watching my brother play them all the time, seeing what his hand is doing, seeing what's happening on the screen, you know, watching the controller, watching the screen, and then getting an understanding of how he was defeating enemies. And really, that was the only way I saw the story of Resident Evil, was through other people's eyes, until I started to play it on my own around 1999, before the Dreamcast came out. And then played Code Veronica, only had the first disc, and then I think I finally had gotten the second disc. I may have beaten it on the PS2 version first before getting the second disc on Dreamcast, but I don't think that's right, because I do remember seeing how the game ends, and that was before the day of YouTube, where if you didn't have the game, you watched a walkthrough, which thankfully for me, I didn't have to do that too much, but I do remember those times. It's like, man, I don't want to see too much, but I want to see something, because we didn't have the game. And then that's where like media replay, video game rental places came in clutch, okay? Like, and then gameplay, oh my god, like, listen, your boy got to play a lot of things because of rental places. Like, I know what it's like to be there, trust me. All right, so I went on a tangent, let me get back on topic. So yeah, I think the ideologies kind of hurt people. So I grew up with the OG games. I grew up with Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, played Survivor at like a friend's house or at a store somewhere, I can't remember it, but never fully played through it like I did here. This is one of the first times I played through it, if I can remember. Honestly, if I've ever beaten that game from beginning to end, it was probably one time. I think I may have seen the walkthrough on YouTube and eventually got my hands on it and played it, but played it one time. Like, it's so limited, I wouldn't even trust myself in saying that I beat it one time. But I can tell you for sure, I do remember watching a walkthrough, and that's how I saw that tyrant that has like the blue skin and the 3 forms or whatever. So for me, what I think people need to realize as a consumer of content, B, up and I should have put this first, as a gamer, and then C, as a fan of the franchise, as a fan of what is Resident Evil, like what makes Resident Evil, right? Does Resident Evil being Resident Evil to you mean that it is tank controls, automatic aim, and puzzles? And even then, how strong are those elements outside of the literal tank controls? That's the only way you can move, right? In the first 7 games, it's all tank controls. We're talking Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, 4 is still tank controls, just with free aim. Survivor is tank controls, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, Code Veronica, Outbreak, File 1 and File 2, Gun Survivor. Did I already say Gun Survivor? Let's do it again. Let's do it again, because your boy a little tired, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, Code Veronica, Gun Survivor, File 1, File 2. That's 8 games right there that have tank controls. It's a lot of games, and some people haven't even played 3 of them off rip. Some haven't played Code Veronica, right? So, and then a lot of people haven't even played the OGs, but I feel like there's a lot of people who feel the need to fit in, that feel the need to embrace and have something else, and a lot of that just feels really unnecessary. At the end of the day, as a gamer, as a fan of something, you should just be having fun with it. If you didn't play the OGs, don't praise the OGs to be a people pleaser to people who love the OGs. If you don't really fuck with them, if you don't really like them, that's fine. If you got introduced to Resident Evil later in its lifespan, like people were telling you, oh my god, Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever game is so good, you gotta play it, this Resident Evil's good, and that's where you started, that's perfectly fine. If you can't get through the games that are the older ones because of the graphics, the gameplay, the whatever, that's perfectly fine. Personally, I'm always going to say try your best to get through it, but at the bare minimum, try it. And if it's not something you can vibe with, if it's not something that you can take yourself back in time and master the controls, at least get a grip on the controls to where you can beat the game, that's still fine. But at least try it, right? Don't formulate an opinion based on someone else. Don't form an opinion to please other people. Don't join in on an opinion because it seems like the popular or the mainstream opinion. Just play video games, for the love of God, for the love of life, for the love of fucking freedom. Just play shit for yourself and fucking enjoy it, dog. Like, it's not that deep. Like, There's too many problems in life. There's too many problems in the world everywhere, from money to jobs to security to so many things to relationships. People have difficulties in every aspect of life. Video games is one of those places where there just should not be a difficulty. And I'm not sitting here to say that you can't criticize games, you can't have an issue with games, you can have all of those things. But I've also seen that more often than not, people don't have a critique of the series. People don't have a critique of a game. People don't have a critique of their experience. They just have an opinion. And without an experience, what is an opinion? It's pointless. It's worthless. It's nothing. I'm someone who enjoys every single game, and I'm going to give an answer to a question, or at least a rhetorical question I kind of put forward. What is Resident Evil to you? And I'll say, what is Resident Evil to me? And also, what is it as a medium, as a art, for those that may not have media literacy, or even some of those who have it and maybe you just haven't figured it out. Resident Evil is a franchise. It is an ongoing story that develops every single game. It's not an anthology. It's not something where it's like, hey, look, it's gonna have tank controls, it's gonna have this set of viruses, and it's gonna have these things, and it's just gonna, every time you see Resident Evil, it's gonna be more or less the same thing. No, this is a series that has grown up with some of us that were kids. It has grown up with people who were of age to buy and play the games. People who were fans of this series have already died, right? And that's for tragic reasons and everything else. But what? The what? Oh. This. Yep. Okay. Okay. The wife needed to get the picture that had some baby formula. I put it in the fridge right here. Side note, back to it. I am preaching. I'm talking. I gotta cook because I'm kind of passionate about it, and it's a problem that I've seen with people in the gaming community and people that I've seen discussing gaming in multiple different forums and multiple different discords, on Twitter, and just a lot of places. People are stupid, and I'm just gonna tell you, it's stupid. This is a franchise. It's not an anthology. It's not a Final Fantasy 1 through 15. It's a different story with each one, and unless it has the number, it's telling a different story than the number you may have started with. You may have started with 15, but you go play 7, it's not going to be the same story. Somehow people seem to be able to accept that and understand that. But then when we talk about franchises like Resident Evil, Metal Gear, or you insert a series, because I guarantee you it probably exists in your fan base too, especially if that series goes back to the 90s or early 2000s, God of War being another one. Change seems to kill people for some reason, and then oftentimes the people who are most upset about the change can't even articulate what they loved from the past, let alone articulate the problem they have with the present. Like, especially with the whole woke and DEI shit, a lot of that just comes from a lack of education and a strong sense of insecurity. Resident Evil, from back then to now, Leon was what, 19, 20 years old, 21 years old, whatever. He was young in Resident Evil 2. In this one, he's older. And then I believe every single year that a Resident Evil title has come out, it took place the year that it came out. So you are quite literally growing with the franchise. But unfortunately, not everyone matures, not everyone gets the education, not everyone gets media literacy, not everyone gets all these other factors that contribute to growing up. So then what happens is that people are just like, oh, this isn't different than what I remember. Well, my guy, that's the point. You're not even the same if you remember from back in the day. You have changed, like you have grown up, and that's what's happening with this franchise. We went from police officers that some of them were veterans of the military, right? Jill was trained by like French special forces. Chris was an Air Force pilot, so he was an airman, right? And then all the other STARS members that died before we met them have some level of experience somewhere. I'm not going to dive into every single person, right? And then with the special forces unit they were in the police department, they're investigating everything that's been happening in Raccoon City, but in particular these murders. And then that leads to the Arklay Mountains and the Spencer Mansion, where the entire Umbrella thing comes unfolded. But from the very beginning of the franchise, typically when you're talking, and this is just coming from the education point of like just life, the world, right? If someone is researching bioorganic weapons, usually a weapon is made for war fighting. A weapon has an intention, and most weapons are going to be used in war to some capacity. No one's making weapons to go out and fight crime. No one's making weapons to go out and, you know, use it on civilians. Now, you may have non-lethal or less than lethal options. That's something that might be deployed into like a country, a city, or whatever. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about bioorganic warfare, bioorganic weapons. That's the intent that Umbrella was going for. So rather they intended to sell the creatures themselves, intended to sell the viruses. We see the workings of that in the original game, and then we see that obviously things have fallen apart. It's not just an outbreak. There are people working from the inside with their own agenda. So from the very first game in the 90s, we see there's something else going on here. And then maybe you had it, maybe you didn't. Who else is doing this? If in this one town, in this one city, in this one state somewhere in America, the biggest pharmaceutical company in the country, maybe the world, because I know Umbrella was just big and crushing it, right? Would they be the only ones doing some type of illegal or bioorganic research? Obviously not. But apparently some people don't consider that or care about that, because I just want to do tank controls and shoot monsters. That's fine, but maybe quiet down on everything else. The very second game, it expands even further. And a lot of people talk about, oh, the series should have ended there. The guy said they were going to try to end the series there, but they just couldn't. They just wanted to tie up loose ends. That would still leave questions, because who else would do this? It has ramifications that are shaken up worldwide. And then 3 expands, it goes further and further. Then Cobra, you know, we get more lore, more insight, more ideas that this is bigger than just in America. This is bigger than just Umbrella. This is something that's going to affect the entire world, and who knows who else is doing this. And then the foundation, Resident Evil's world in comparison to ours, everyone has the military, everyone has the police force, but now we're getting into anti-bio terrorism, anti-bio weaponry. So that becomes like an entire thing in every nation or developed nation, as we see with the introduction in Resident Evil 5 has the BSAA, right? Then there's a game that talks about the creation of like the BSAA and shit like that. The Revelation 1 and 2, I think 1 touches on most of it more than anything, because you see more BSAA business. Sorry, I'm like looking at the TV and just kind of thinking, because I'm looking at Resident Evil, so it's helping me stay focused, right? But then it's like, at some point, you have to ask yourself, also, with the technological limitations, that's why things were going to be the way that they were. That's why we know Resident Evil for what it is back in the day, because of the limitations. But why is an airman who was also an expert marksman going to be a guy who's just, he can't aim and shoot at the same time? He's mostly static. Like, the gameplay element, it was going to evolve, it was going to change, it was going to get better as technology got better. So that's why I find it so stupid to me that people say these games are action, because the gameplay evolved, but then they ignore the gameplay of the past. Because as y'all have seen with some of my playthroughs, rather you're on a harder difficulty or the base difficulties, which most people are going to play on, there's plenty of ammo if you just fucking look around. So if the general person isn't finding ammo, the general person just isn't looking the fuck around. And if the general person is wasting ammo on some of the wrong things, then the general person just isn't thinking anywhere outside of common sense, because you do not have to know everything. As y'all have seen, I don't remember everything. So it just gets to a point where it's like, the hate for the new games to praise the old games is just so unnecessary. If you like the series, just enjoy what it brings to the table. I personally enjoy Resident Evil from the 90s up to what's going to be Resident Evil in 2026, my guy. Like, how many franchises have survived this long and has consistently put out good things? And it's not to say that Capcom has put out banger after banger. There have been some duds with the spin-offs, right? They have missed the mark with some things, without a doubt. And for me, it's mostly been the spin-offs. And even when we get into the newer games, like 7 is good. I love 7 for what it is, but there are some things with 7 that I don't really care for. We take a hiatus from the main cast, where I'm not going to get into 7 right now, because I do still love the game. I do still love the game as a Resident Evil title. I just have some nitpicks with it, and then I also have critiques of like the actual game itself, but we'll get there. It's still an amazing game. I'd still probably say it's going to be a 9 out of 10 by the time we play it. But don't be a poser. Don't be weird. Get therapy. and enjoy games, dog. And let other people enjoy games. There's way too much of seeing people shit on you if you like Resident Evil 4, 5, and especially 6. Let people enjoy games. And if you really love Resident Evil so much, why are you spending so much time giving people shit about the games that they really enjoy? And I think that's like a big one. When you got people that have so much time to tell you how you're stupid for liking something that you like and expressing the joy for liking the things you like, block that person, because they need fucking therapy. At the end of the day, get some help. Seek therapy. Get therapy. Go to therapy. Like, that's really what it boils down to, because I've seen it. We all see it. Call it internet culture. Call it toxic. Call it whatever. At some point, people just got to let people enjoy what the fuck they enjoy and leave it at that. And people just don't do that. People just don't do that. And if you happen to experience or deal with these people, block them, ignore them, and move on with your life and continue to enjoy with other people. Notice I'm not saying develop a bubble of people who only agree with you. Just ignore people who aren't going to be productive, people who are not going to be respectful of your opinion, and people who are only going to be negative. It's not healthy. Let them be unhealthy alone. If you make an attempt to help them, just always protect yourself and your own sanity. Your safety, your sanity, and your space is more important than sacrificing it for a fool. So, all right, I'm gonna get off my high horse. I don't know how long I've just been ranting. I've probably been ranting for a while. I'm gonna actually leave that in because it's just how I feel. The next time we come back will probably be sometime in the middle of the week, if not the weekend, and we're gonna play separate ways, and then we're gonna move on to some of the next games and continue this marathon, which will be concluded before RE9, I promise. So yeah, that's that. But I'm gonna say one last thing. Just enjoy the games, y'all. I feel like there was a point I'm missing, so I will talk a little bit. Just for me, Resident Evil is an ongoing story about war, terrorism in general, but also bioterrorism. I feel like the bio aspect of it is what takes over for a lot of the conversation. But for me, Resident Evil is a story about terrorism, about inhumane conditions and research and people taking science too far. I feel like at its core, that's what it's about, more than the zombies, more than the monsters, more than the viruses. It's people having ambitions and dreams to create their own personal heaven, their own personal hell, their own personal nightmares or dreams. In some way, shape, or form, we see that being a motivating factor behind a lot of the scientific research that is put into the franchise. And then the franchise does bring a lot of relevant real life factors and analogies through parasites, viruses, people, intentions, ideologies, all of those things. So at its core, Resident Evil is so many things. It's hard to accept that it's just one little box that people try to put it into. And the biggest thing is that with a series like this that touches on so many topics so delicately and effectively, I would say, is that you're also dealing with a situation where it's gonna grow, not just from the technology not just from a technology aspect, but from a story aspect. It gets to a point where I can't accept that an airman who's been through everything he's been through in the Air Force and then Raccoon City, he's not going to get additional training or continue the fight. And that is everything that is Chris's character. He wants to continue to fight. He wants to save people. He wants to take down Umbrella, and he goes about it in a very military based fashion, which is what we see in his progress from the way he approaches the Raccoon City situation. Kind of you see it there, but not really, because that's the establishment of the story. But the way he goes to help his sister, he's really kind of doing his own thing. Then to Revelations, then to Resident Evil 5, which I know 5 came first, but it just reinforces his character. And then in 6, and then of course 7 and 8, right? It makes sense that for Chris's character to evolve the way it has evolved and to change the way it has changed, and for him to move the way he has moved over the course of the past 30 years, right? When we look at Leon, a guy, rookie cop, wants to be a hero, wants to save people, gets volunteered into a position after surviving a chaotic, corrupt event, and then he becomes a CIA agent of special forces level, like maybe even further beyond that. If I'm not able to kick, melee, do something as a person consuming the media, playing the game, I'm gonna kind of have a problem with that. I'm gonna question that, because After the shit you fought, after the shit you survived, we still doing tank controls and you can't do nothing. And this is one of those peak gameplay experiences. But in regard to gameplay and the capabilities of the characters that we have, 6 is the definitive gameplay experience for the characters that we have. The dodging, the counters, the melee, the aiming, the quick shotting, the everything you can do just makes sense for the high level fucking peak physical human that you're playing as in this series, as far as the character themselves. And I'm not going to break down every single character, although I can. It's just I feel like a lot of people really don't take into consideration the full story that Resident Evil brings to the table, because in the background there's a story that's building. Stories that are building, because we know that if Umbrella is doing this research, we know that they're in competition with others, we know that these things are happening. Now we look into every other country, there are branches of Umbrella, other medical facilities or science labs, or even like from this derelict village, right? The Plaga comes from. There's so much going on in the background and the lore. There's always so much more to build on. So Resident Evil was not going to be successful if it stayed with the exact same formula that was Resident Evil 1 through 3. And that's not to say that it could not have been, but I don't think that would have been the right decision. I think you could have gone either way with Resident Evil. I would prefer to see both. I would like to see outbreaks like with the little girl that survived from India in the CGI movies that are canon to the video game stories. It would have been nice to see outbreaks from different countries, different areas, different perspectives, and how they have to survive those incidents, regardless if it's tank control or not, regardless if the character is capable or not. You can go with it either way. I feel like it's a good way to still experience horror and terror. And just another thing, I refuse to believe these games aren't scary. Every single thing that the characters go through between Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 8 are terrifying experiences. And there is no way, shape, or form that a person can look me straight in my eyes and tell me that they would not be fucking scared, granted they were in this situation that the characters find themselves in. So I'm going to end that there. I'm not going to rant anymore. I'm not going to go any further because I've already gone another 8 minutes. So, hey, God bless. Thank y'all for being here. El Condi, thank you for being here. Buki the Gamer, thank you for showing up. Resiclear didn't make it to the stream, but if you watched the recording, if y'all agree with what I'm saying or disagree, like, comment, all that fun stuff. Dislike if you dislike. But with that, we out ya. Where is my pin? So, alright, we are officially done with Resident Evil 4 for now. As it stands, nothing. Hey, love you too, man. Nothing but love. Really, right now, if I would do anything, I would just probably find something to play and just kind of chill on stream. We didn't do enough Halloween things, so I do have a lot of scary games and things that I would like to do that we haven't done. Like, I have some friends, he went to go do a training in another state, but we were talking about doing Phasmophobia, and I was actually going to do it in VR. And I already played it a little bit with a friend before, and it is pretty scary, but I think that would be a fun time. I think that would be a good time, but I do want to get through this Resident Evil marathon first, because now I feel like I'm at a point where I can bring the absolute best experience to the table, because I have the hardware, I have the computer, I have the overlay that is, let me point this way. I have the overlay that is the title, the health bar, having the character, the chat, this way, the whole screen setup, me. You can see my face. I have a better microphone. I have everything is pretty much better. I even have this like freaking triple monitor setup that I'm still configuring to be the best way that I want it to be. I'm going to figure out like a fourth monitor. Can you only do 3? I'll figure out something, because I feel like I kind of want a monitor like right here, or at least get a tablet that can be tuned into the stream and have it like right in front of me. So like camera here, game I'm playing, screen I'm playing on here, and then like chat here. So I know I'm not missing chat at all. Even though we don't be bopping like that, I know at some point we'll probably get more people in here, and I don't want to miss potential conversation and everything else. But yeah, man, no, I really, really enjoy Resident Evil. I really enjoy playing video games, so I really want to do that. What I probably would have touched on a little bit more too is kind of like the way people give people shit about older games is so weird. It's really weird when you think about Grand Theft Auto. Can you imagine telling someone who started playing Grand Theft Auto 5, like, oh man, you like GTA 5, you gotta go play GTA 1, 2, and 3. That's where it was really good. That's where it's actually really fire. That's real GTA, not this new age bullshit. This fucking third person. I prefer to top down. Like, bro, that's kind of... People aren't okay to like what they want to like, and you can prefer the old one, but like, get off people's back. Let them enjoy what they want to enjoy. But like, with GTA, you know a motherfucker's like kind of stupid because the fuck? I'm gonna go play the top-down version with no voice acting, no real story, no nothing. That shit's kind of like an arcade game. Like, bro, if you don't get the fuck out my face. But that's how it feels when we really talk about... You know, if it's goofy when you think of GTA 5, then it's goofy when you think of Resident Evil. There is literally no difference. And people would try to argue semantics. They're going to say, oh, it is a difference. It's a difference because, you know, GTA has gotten better. While you can say a lot of people agree with that take, it is still an opinion. It is still subjective. I just realized pulling that down makes it look so crazy. I got like a couple jackets on this chair behind me. Y'all see this 3D printer working. I should not have put that green screen down. It makes my room look junky, and it's not junky. It just looks bad. But yeah, man, it just kind of blows my mind. I'm gonna lift this because even though I know it's not junky, I'm self-conscious and I'm self-aware enough to admit that. I wish people could just enjoy things. Like, I feel like we'd be doing so much better in the nerd realm, because being a nerd is supposed to be a safe place. Being a nerd is supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be able to enjoy each other's company. We're supposed to be able to enjoy video games. We're supposed to be able to enjoy nerding out in a world that doesn't support nerds being fucking nerds, right? But it feels like everybody wants to like project their problems onto other people or not allow people to be free in what they want to do. And that's just so weird to me. You know what I kind of want to do? Because I'm chilling right now. Let me check out something right now. What do I have? I don't think any of my boys are online for me to play anything fun for real. I didn't bring my PS5 in here, so I can't just boot up the PS5 and play something. Do I have? I think my Game Pass is officially expired, and I'm not going to renew it. They want too much money for it, and I would rather have GameFly. Like, seriously, I would rather have GameFly than Game Pass. I think in between, I don't want to play too many. I don't want to introduce a game that's too long, right? And I definitely don't want to introduce a series while I'm doing the marathon, because I'll get too distracted. I'll be playing Resident Evil and I'll be thinking about what's going to happen next in a game. But we are going to do a new series, completely new to the channel, after this marathon is done. And then, of course, get to RE9 as a priority as soon as it comes out. But there are some games that I would like to play with like everybody here. I want to do Detroit Become Human, because we had started it at one point and then life got so busy I never picked it back up, and I feel bad about that. And I had some folks who were here and making decisions, and I don't even know if some of them viewers is alive, man. Life is crazy. COVID was crazy. So I feel like I want to go back and I want to do that whole thing. Definitely some Final Fantasies I would like to play. Fuck, Rebirth is such a long game, but it's so good. It's so good. And I do need to play it on the harder difficulty on the PS5. But then I'm gonna have all the extra items. Damn, that's tough. Because do I really want to play that from the beginning to end again? I do, but I don't. But we got time because they ain't even announced an estimated release date for it. The Elder Scrolls would be a fun one, but do I want to do that not on PC and without mods? Fuck no, but I kind of need to because I need to get some trophies for, I think, the PS4 version. I might just play that in the house with the wife and then eventually get my mods together for the PC version. El Conda, you still here? Give me some input. Give me some games you're thinking about, brother. Give me something. I just took the wife through the first Evil Within. That was the first Evil Within is a bit of a rough play. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's kind of a rough play. It was so rough playing it again, and I played it on PC, that I might just make the public playthrough of it again. I might just make that old playthrough public. Just say fuck it. Like, hey, this is the old archives. This is what I used to go by. Just shit on it, joke about it, laugh at it. I might even just do a reaction to it, if anything. That seems low-key kind of lazy, but I don't think I can survive another playthrough of the Evil Within. Now, the Evil Within 2, I could play that quite a few times. But playing through the Evil Within, the OG, nah, that's going to be a little tough. Devil May Cry, I could definitely play through that entire series again. That's without a doubt. I love Devil May Cry. Like, that's easy. That's easy peasy. Beyond Two Souls, me and my wife didn't finish it, but I want to finish it. And then I also want to play new one. Outlast. Actually, I think I just scrolled past Outlast. You know what's crazy? I've given Outlast shit because I played it a little bit. I don't like scary games where I can't fight back even a little bit. And I think that's where, like, people who shit on the newer Resident Evils kind of piss me off, because I'm like, tank controls are so limiting. There's no melee, there's no dodge, there's no counter, there's like no nothing. And I'm like, that pisses me off, because I'm like, man, I got a gun. If I'm out of ammo, I'm gonna bash a zombie upside the head with fucking the pistol. That's why I fuck with The Walking Dead as a TV show, but also at the same time, they make a lot of stupid decisions in The Walking Dead show, especially if you watch Fear the Walking Dead, which about 70% I enjoyed the entire thing, but it kind of made me mad in a lot of places. But I'm like, yeah, that's what you fucking do. You fucking bash a zombie head in with a pistol. Outlast feels like it's just, you don't fight back enough, and that irritates me. It irks me. But at the same time, when I did play it, it was a decent scare. I would play it. And it's only $14 on Steam, so I could definitely play it. I don't like shitting on games without playing it. I have played a little bit of it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But I do think it's still good in its own ways, and I can enjoy it for what it is. I'm not a hypocrite. I can enjoy it for what it is, despite not being a big fan of it. And that's something that I really want to like push on to other people, is that you can really just enjoy it. Arc Raiders is another one. Oh, hey, who is that? Dodale? Nice. Welcome to the stream, Dodale. Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Okay, here, let me write that down. Let me, I'm gonna actually, if you can put these in the Discord, I would appreciate that too. But my notepad for editing, I have a blank page right now. Game request / recommendations. I'm just gonna say recommended, and I should have wrote that more to the left, because I went from the middle of the page all the way to the right. So we're gonna say Outlast. We're gonna say Amnesia, The Dark Descent. I think the other part too, for me, horror only works if it's something that puts me in danger. Thank you, thank you. Horror only works for something that puts me in danger. Like Silent Hill F wasn't really scary to me because I'm like, I'm fucking those things up. Like in Silent Hill, there's a lot of things where I'm like, bro, I'm beating that monster's ass, right? But then like Pyramid Head, I don't know. That's a big motherfucker with a big ass sword. Like I'm gonna have to be careful. But like Pyramid Head getting his ass, probably. We gonna say probably on that. Resident Evil, most of the enemies I can take out, so they're not too scary. Where it gets scary is the grotesqueness and then the other danger factors of being infected, right? Because obviously you're going to be able to see, oh, that could cut me, that could this, that could that, yada yada, from bones to claws to teeth. Resident Evil has far more dangerous things, so that makes it even more scary for me. And we're even talking OG to new. I've been looking at Arc Raiders. I got a buddy who wanted me to get it so I could play it with him. I might not play that on stream. Let me see something. Can I? Let me see something. Okay. And I like that a lot of games, or at least some games, are getting cross-save now. Let's see. Alien Isolation. That is a good one. That was recommended to me before. That is a good one as well. Let's see. I just wrote that down. Arc Raiders is cross save. Assassin's Creed Shadows is cross save. There's quite a few games that have it. So if I get Arc Raiders on the PS5 and play that with some friends, or on PC, I can just cross save and play it on a PS5. I've been playing Outlaws on PC. I didn't get too far into it before I got busy with a bunch of other stuff, because I want to say I started playing Outlaws around the time my daughters came home, but I'm not entirely sure. I know a lot of the Assassin's Creeds are. Oh, that was another one. I had started playing. A lot of people shit on Assassin's Creed, and really, you just gotta have fun with it for what it is. I was playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Really, I started playing a lot of the Assassin's Creed because I wanted to get my platinum trophies in order before I played Shadows. Obviously that didn't work out because I still got to do Valhalla, and then I fucked up because I played the PS4 version first, unlocked the trophy, then the PS5. But then I was following a guide, and the guide said, let me pull up some internet here so I can kind of talk and go at the same time. As long as I have a couple saves and some story related things, trophies kind of cross pop. So like if you do something on the PS5 version, go to the PS4 version of trophy or pop, and vice versa. So obviously I want to play the game in the best quality I can, so I've been playing the PS5 version in regards to like on console. Oh, you didn't hear me about the Evil Within. I will play the Evil Within again, but I did have a gameplay uploaded before. If there's one I'm going to play again, it'll be 2. I played 1 again with my wife recently, and it was kind of it was a rough game to play through again. It's not fair. I'd probably put on an easier difficulty. I played it on normal, and it just wasn't as fun as I remember it being. I'll put it like that. The part 2 is a vast improvement gameplay wise. I'll still put it down, even though I talked about it a little bit ago. It's a good game, man. I think I would just have to go on easy because I think I would have to play on easy. It's just not fair. Dodell, do you have any recommendations? What games do you want to see? What games are you interested in? Hit me with it. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Let me see something. I'm gonna pull up some info while we're sitting here chatting and talking. Let's see something here. Okay. Ah, shit, that's right. I was looking at a game chair on Amazon too. I was trying to think of a good. So the office chair I have right now isn't bad, but I was like, man, I kind of want to. The gaming chair I had was pretty good, but I want to get something better. I kind of wanted to get something more stable. I also moved my things around so I actually can get closer because I had like, so I have this L desk. So I'm like paint the picture with my hands, right? So I kind of have like an L desk or whatever that kind of leaves some space, so the corner is kind of free. It's not like pushed all the way into the corner, but it's only a little bit, and that's so I can have like my umbrella lights and whatnot and kind of run cords back there with a little more room. It's a little easier. I ain't gotta pull the whole desk out, right? And then underneath the desk on the left hand side, because I'm facing right here, I have all my consoles. I have like the PS4 Pro, some controllers, the Wii U, the GameCube. I'm gonna eventually get something that's like cleaner and nicer. Actually, this is actually really nice the way it is. And then I can do like the PS5, whatever. But I had the PC underneath on the right side, so I really didn't have room to like kick my legs up, prop them up, or put them on anything. So it was kind of awkward doing streams, doing recorders, because I didn't really have under desk space. Now I have all of this space because I had to get my display cables longer, because I used to run a HDMI setup, but I'm like, I gotta do multi. Everybody uses display port. My motherboard has 3 display ports, 1 HDMI, or I think 2 HDMI, whatever. Lost in the details. My cables weren't long enough, so I had to have it under here. Hit up Amazon, 20 bucks. Actually, 10 bucks, and then 10 bucks later. That's when I got the long enough cable for now. I have it underneath my other desk over like way over here. Way over there. And now I got all the space, so it feels so much nice. And then I started clearing up my desktop. I got this like keyboard thing that you can like slide in and out, and then my mouse is on that, so now I have more space up here. And then it's just been a matter of organizing and cleaning. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. So now it's like I just really need to get a good chair that I can like lean into, but it doesn't go back like that, like where I can set it to where it won't go back. But I will also like to have like just a bit more space, a bit more cushion, maybe like a little cup right here, maybe a little spot for like a fucking phone, something. And if I really could, I'd love to have like a tray that I could put across. That way, you know, if I want to eat some food, I ain't got to be reaching. I don't know. I need to design a motherfucking game chair. That's what I need to do. I need to design a fucking game chair at this rate. I'm not going to even lie to y'all. But I found some good ones. I seen some reclining game chairs, but that just didn't feel right. Then Amazon don't want to deliver everything here. Like, it's just, I've been kind of, I don't know, man. I've been kind of picky. Then I've been finding these I really want to get another one of these game chairs that are like all the way on the floor. But there's some things I can 3D print for it. Like, I'm pretty sure I could just buy a tray, but you can 3D print these things like cup holders and this and that. That'll save me 15, 20 bucks here and there. Instead of buying it, I can just 3D print it myself and then change the size to fit whatever cup I need to fit. But I know you said you spent like, you did the secret lab chairs. I'm looking at some chairs that are kind of like half the price and it has a little bit more. Like the one that I had that I didn't really get to use before it broke like that, it had like a leg rest on it, but I would like, it was kind of like a little stool. It was a nice thought and it was cool, but I'd like something that's a little more like bigger, more oomph. You know what I mean? So like there's a swivel chair I'm looking at that I could really rock with. Has a cup holder, has everything I need. It has the whole leg rest. It reclines. It locks in place. Like, it's dope. Then the other one I'm looking at is very similar. Can I show y'all this? Let me see what I can show y'all without like. Okay, good. I'm not signed in. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at. Fuck it. Let me. Does this works? So, all right, let me get rid of title, get rid of health. Okay, boom. And we're just gonna fuck it. We're just gonna rock with it like that. It is what it is. I'll move myself like right here, so I'm in the middle. So, all right. I mean, at this point, if y'all know I'm in fucking Y and I, y'all know I'm in Y and I. It is what it is. I'm not about to act like I'm doxing myself. I'm not that worried about it. This is one of the things I was printing for a friend right here. This is really nice. But I don't think anything's gonna be given my name or my direct address. I'm not too pressed about it. So I was looking at this one right here, but like so many things are coming up as like unavailable, which sucks because this one seemed like it was a decent price. Like if a damn if it's pink or whatever color, by the way. Let me see if I can pull chat. Where is chat at? Let's pull chat up to the top right here. It's funny how the stream just kind of turned into a chill stream after we finished RE4. But like that would be like a preferred ideal chair. This isn't bad. Nothing that doesn't have. I'm not like indifferent about the wheels. But then, oh fuck, I gotta find the one I really liked before. Yeah, this one was like, this seems like really fucking comfortable, and it's on a Black Friday deal. I mean, it has this little bullshit little leg rest, but I mean, look at the cushions. It look comfy. It's nice and wide. You can kind of like just spread out in it. Look like your ass ain't gonna be hurting. Like this seems like a legit motherfucking chair. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and I might have to do it. I mean, look at that. It's spacious. This is just bullshit. And then this bitch got her shoes on. That's also crazy, but I want more of a leg rest. This feels like this is like the at least an A-lister when it comes to office chairs, like if you're gonna be working in it. How is used more expensive than fucking Black Friday? Y'all tripping. What are the 5 other options? Oh, y'all smoking crack. That brown look nice, but I'm not spending that much more for it. This Black Friday deal seems like the one to get if I'm gonna get it. This one, cup holder, I can live without it, but you know, it would have been nice. This one seems pretty fucking good, but no cup holder. Price is about the same. Delivery, you know, wouldn't even be shipping out right away. But it don't seem bad. It seemed kind of cool. Like, I just wish my massage chair came up a little bit more. Because, should I game out of that if I'm being honest with you? I think I'll try it again. I may just have to throw some extra cushions or like a blanket behind it to support the back. So that when I lean back, I'm like back here. Trying to play the game looking like the goddamn World of Warcraft man. And then this is just too much money. Like the one that's available and can ship to me is $300. Like one new offer from $149. Not available. Right? Like that's crazy. But the ones that I would want, and I don't need no massage features. I don't need none of that. I just want a damn good chair, man. I'm about to put office chair with cup holder or just comfy chair. Like I feel like anything that's gaming chair, you keep getting all the shit they trying to sell to you, and like, because everybody pays to have their shit show up because everybody wants a gaming chair. You know what I mean? This wouldn't be bad for like, what's the name? But a lot of these you got to fill yourself, and I'm not trying to buy beads and then lose them. You know what I mean? And this seemed too small too. But it's just, oh, this is inflatable. I might kind of fuck with this. But this kids. I need a bigger one. You know what? Hold on. Inflatable beanbag. God. Oh my God. Fat fingering. Oh my God. This is embarrassing. There we go. Let me stop acting like I don't know how to type. Beanless beanbag chair. I mean, I feel like, oh fuck no, 161. No, 9-piece. I'm about to say that's fucking crazy. I feel like a trial for $20. See how it works. See how it is. Don't seem bad. And then you can undo it and just let it out. Issue is I gotta keep my cats far the fuck away from it. They come up to you, do that little childish, little stretch shit, and it's game over right then and there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on that. I might get out a shot. $20. What's $20, right? Okay. Shit. All right. Ah, fuck it. Office chair. Let's just see what we get. Office chair has been kind of crazy too. Like you kind of just. It's kind of scary to search for anything now because everything is like people try to market so much shit. Like I saw some office chairs that was like $800, and I'm like, dog, there's no way somebody's dropping almost $1,000 for an office chair, and it didn't look like anything special, like a basic cookie cutter office chair. I'm just like, there's no fucking way. I just need okay. Let me see back support. Doctor recommended. What doctor? What's his credentials? How do we know it's actually a doctor? Dr. Phil ain't a doctor. What we mean? Doctor recommended. Falling for that shit. There's one I saw. I gotta get the name of it. I saw it at work. Somebody had. It was actually really nice to sit in. But even then, like $20 fucking dollars. Damn. I got a pillow. I just use that. Fuck it. Chair. Fucking hair. How am I hitting? Oh my god, I am fat fingering like a motherfucker right now. Yeah, all of these are trash. Everything I just looked at is trash. I hear my baby hollering. I think it's time to go ahead and end the stream. I wasted enough time bullshitting looking at some random stuff. Alright, y'all. Hey, as always, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being around. This is the end of the stream. This part won't be in the final cut of the video. So if you hung out for here, if you chatted here, you a real one. And we appreciate you. Always. But other than that, we out of here. Like, we out of here. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for coming through. God bless.